think we're live. We're live.
Hey, hello and welcome to our horror show at Extreme Rules live stream reactions. I'm Adam Wilborn from What Culture, joined by Phil Chambers from What Culture for whatever the bloody hell this show is tonight. As always, any problems with audio, video, etc., let us know in the comment section, and in about 5 minutes we'll go, oh yeah, thanks for your comments, because we'll either miss them or it's because of the bloody delay. But Phil, we've just done the news about it. There is now 8 matches on this show. They've just chucked Buddy and Kevin Owens, Buddy Murphy and Kevin Owens on the kickoff show. But regardless of that, Phil, how are you feeling about tonight?
Swamp fight. I mean, swamp fight, and someone's eye is gonna get ripped out of its socket somehow. What's not to love? Come on.
It's honest. I've never used the phrase morbid fascination more than when it comes to tonight's pay-per-view.
Yeah, and a lot of WWE recently.
A quarter, Phil. A quarter of tonight's matches are cinematic.
Is it really a quarter? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, because quarterback. Yeah, that's interesting.
Right. I'm just getting it out of the way early. Right. We have a big announcement to come regarding a stipulation for one of tonight's matches.
Yeah.
Which I will come to in due course. We are going to be defending the What Culture Championship. We talked about this on the news, Phil. I think you're champion. I think you won the championship, but I can't remember where.
Was it the Money in the Bank thing? Or was it something happened with Money in the Bank and then
I won it.
Oh yeah.
Was it? Hang on. Was it?
Wasn't the last one?
Nyla Rose losing the title.
I don't know. Did we
It might have been.
Did we do the AEW one? I can't remember what I've done with my life now.
I feel like we did. I feel like because we just went. I was like, oh, I thought it's next to the rope. She'll kick out of that, and then just went 1, 2, 3. Hikaru.
I think you're right. It was that. It's like, oh yeah.
So we think, honestly, we've lost track of it all right now. But yeah, I think that's the last one we did.
I don't have a belt or anything that I can pretend is even vaguely similar to a belt.
Mate, honestly, just a thank you to Tank Bearclaw, who says all super chats should go towards treats for Salty.
Well, just for that, Tank, here he is. Here's Salty. And
Salty.
I've even got some treats in my pocket. Hey, Salty. Hang on. Let's see if he'll do it.
Here we go.
Hey, wait. No, don't go down. They can't see you if you lie down. Up. There we go. And too sweet. Yeah! There it is. That was for you, Tank. Worth it.
Something's on the pre-show. Sorry, I've got distracted, but Devon's on the kickoff show.
Wait, is he? I've got the New Day.
Wait a second.
Oh, I think I'm quite far behind you then. Oh, you think he's... Yeah. There he is.
Oh, dear. So, everyone... honestly, it's going to get to the stage, Phil, where it's just going to be you and Salty doing the live stream, judging by the comments.
I'd be fine with that. We need more Salty on the channel anyway.
Absolutely.
Don't we, doggo?
So, yeah, Phil, what do you reckon, non-cinematic wise, what do you reckon will be match of the night tonight?
I think it's got to be Sasha versus Asuka, surely. I don't see anything else coming even close. Maybe the tables match. I mean, well, it's a tables match, though. But it'll be good fun because it's Cesaro and Big E in the same ring. That's always good fun.
Yeah, I didn't realise that had been added. To be honest, I haven't had time this weekend. As you can probably see, I've been busy getting horrifically sunburned this weekend. I went to the beach earlier on today with my niece and nephew, which was lovely to see after months of just being stuck at home. We went to the beach, and Louise, my wife, was saying, "Oh, you need to put cream on," and I was like, "It's fine. What's the problem? It's cloudy. I'm not even bothered." And then they buried me in the sand, and I was like, "It's fine. I'm just buried in the sand." Yeah, I got horrifically sunburned, basically. So, but I haven't had a chance to catch SmackDown, but you were giving me sort of cliff notes earlier. For people who haven't seen SmackDown this week, what the hell happened? Because we've obviously established, I mean, it was kind of a given that we were going to see the tag team tables match because of what happened in last week's SmackDown.
Yeah, they've been teasing that for a couple of weeks.
But I was expecting a bar fight to be announced. That's apparently being saved till SmackDown to presumably pop a rating.
The
But
bar
what was all
fight,
this stuff about?
Kayla Braxton was backstage with Jeff Hardy, and she asked him why he thinks it's a good idea for him to put his sobriety in danger by going into a bar fight with Sheamus. I swear to God, if there's a bit in that match where they turn around and Jeff's like, oh my God, I want a beer, and then he picks it up and it's like, you think he's going to drink it, but like, oh no, he smashes it over Sheamus' head. It's bad. It's really bad.
I haven't had a chance to tell you my fantasy booking for this, have I?
No.
One of two things is going to happen. I'm just going to reiterate this again. It's something I was mentioned on the SmackDown preview. Thank you to everyone for their comments, by the way. We'll get back to them in a second. But my guess is one of two things, because I know how WWE works. One, either Jeff Hardy does drink alcohol, right? Which is awful, obviously, if you're a person like him.
Yeah.
But WWE is so callous that they're going to make it like bloody Popeye eating spinach, and he'd be like, and then finally win the match. Or the other one, which I think is possibly even more likely, is at one point in the match, Sheamus is going to look up and see Jeff Hardy take a beer, crack it open, look, and Sheamus is going to be like, I knew it deep down, fella. You're not strong enough. And then Jeff Hardy's going to turn it around, and it's going to be a can of Beck's Blue, 0% alcohol, baby, and then win the match with it.
Oh, please no, please no.
One of two options that they're going to do. Let me get some comments out of the way and give some people some mentions and ask their questions. Thank you to Alex Hayes. Thank you for your donation, Alex. Alex says, all right, guys, just finished watching last year's Graveyard Dogs match. That was a classic, to be fair, last year.
It was really good.
Aside, what match deep down do you think might be a secret cinematic hit?
A secret cinematic hit? What match in the future, or what match?
I don't know. Well, let's do both. I mean, tonight...
I'm going to go tonight. Oh, Salty gets a treat because there was a super chat. That's the rule. What? Hang on. What trick can I make him do? Salty, bang, bang, bang. There's not much space for him to die. There he goes.
His little legs in there.
So yeah, what match tonight? I mean, swamp fight. It's a goddamn swamp fight.
Especially with the speculation around Otis coming out of the swamp.
Yeah. Some kind of crazy swamp monster. A secret cinematic hit from the past, though, I'm going to go with the Boiler Room Brawl between Undertaker and Mankind, which was kind of like 97, I think, or 96. It was like all set to silence. There was no commentary or anything. That was like the earliest cinematic match that I can really think of. But I really like it as a match as well. It's great.
I mean, you can't really say secret cinematic hit because it was just so well received. But I mean, I will never get over that Firefly Funhouse match that we experienced together.
Yeah,
it was something else that, and obviously, you know, I don't know, going forward, it'll be interesting to see how they handle it. I sense they you know, they're only going to use cinematic matches very sparingly once the ongoing global.
They've got to get one on SummerSlam, though. You've got to imagine there'll be at least one.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it'll be? What's the most? I mean Braun versus Bray, I guess, if it's going to be the Fiend. Another Firefly Funhouse. I
think there is potential there. I think there is.
Especially
around the scene.
We were talking about SmackDown as well, and like all of a sudden, Braun Strowman has passion out of nowhere, and he cut. It was it was like a very WWE like scripted style promo that he cut, but the way he did it was actually really, really good, and it was dead passionate. And in that, he spoke about him not wanting the Fiend to come out because the Fiend represents all his like darkest fears and all of the crap that's gone wrong in his life. And so he wants to kill Bray, so he can't bring the Fiend out. So if the whole idea of this is that he doesn't beat Bray, so then he has to face the Fiend, I think another Firefly Funhouse have already sowed the seeds for the Fiend being like the worst parts of Braun himself. So I think they could get away with another Firefly Funhouse.
Like, some people may not be fans of it, but I love the idea of if you can get Braun into Bray's world or the Fiend's world, it doesn't matter how strong or powerful he is, because it's, you know, it's a bit like, have you seen the Spider-Man Homecoming, where he thinks he's like in one scenario and he's fighting certain things, and basically it's just a complete mind. I can swear, can't I, on this?
Yeah.
Complete mind fuck, basically. And if you had that, but with Braun and his pissy trousers from when he first started, and he, the old version of him grappling hooks of fucking Titantron onto his head or whatever. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So I think there's real potential there. How they get there tonight is a very, very different matter.
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix, thank you so much for your donation. Who says, charity news, fellow YouTuber Countdown Ended is working with Extra Life, a children's charity that works to get game consoles and such to kids in hospital. Love if you guys could mention it. More than happy to mention stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Extra Life sounds great. And yes, shout out to Countdown Ended for supporting a fantastic cause like that. We need to do more. We need to do more charity stuff. I really enjoy it when we get to do when we got to do the one for the Australian Red Cross, where we just watch loads of random crap wrestling. It was so much
that was
fun.
good fun.
And certainly when we get back in an office together, we'll just want to spend all the time together.
I know. We should try another 24-hour live stream at some point. That was good fun.
Just not in the midst of this bollocks.
Yeah.
WWE. Even Somerville says, "Why do you not do NXT live streams?" We will do hopefully more of those. And obviously with Cleary doing a lot of NXT coverage, hopefully we can get him on for that.
The live streams at the minute is very much like who has the gear to be able to do it from home and things like that. Yeah. So it's a little bit hard, but yeah, when does everyone know that we're moving to a new building at some point? I don't think it's been officially announced or anything yet. But we're moving to this new massive building.
Yeah, we were meant to be sort of moved all in there by the summer, weren't we? And that's
gone tits up now. So I guess at some point this year we'll be moving into a nice new big building, and we're going to have like a little dedicated stream area. So hopefully we can do a lot more stuff like that once.
Me and Phil, I take it it's not out yet. Our little video.
It's not out yet. I don't know when it's going out, but we did like a little video of like a tour of the new building. There's like a lot of work to be done, but it's going to be great when we move in. It's so much better than what we've got now.
The video, by the way, was set up by our bosses like, just go around and say, oh, here's where we're going to be doing this, here's where we're going to be doing that. And let's be honest, Phil, it started out like that. And
it did. We had the best intentions.
It's us just pissing about for 5 minutes. Honestly, I can't wait for you guys to see it. We had so much fun. It was one of those, it was like during the real dark time of the ongoing global blast. It was like sort of April, early May, would you say, Phil? And we hadn't seen each other for ages. And honestly, it was a job that probably could have taken about half an hour, and we spent 4 hours doing it. It just got us out of the house, basically. I've missed some more comments. Shout out to Matt Rains. Thank you for your donation. Who says, Phil, Elvis juice, get in. Are you sipping some Elvis juice tonight?
I am indeed. Shout out.
I've got quite a selection. I've been to Aldi and bought some craft beers, Phil. So I've got about 4 different drinks on the go at the moment. I have got can of Coca-Cola to wake me up, nice coffee to really wake me up.
Lovely. I forgot to get a coffee. I might have to get one.
This push pineapple.
I've had that before.
IPA.
I've had that before. Nice? It's good. Yeah. It really tastes like milkshake, which is really weird.
I've got an orange infused IPA as well, and some weird other ones knocking about. So who knows? Depending on how the show goes, I can plow through all of them.
I was going to say I've got a bunch of random ones as well, so we'll kick out some beers as we go along.
Matt Rain says, evening boys, Adam tweeted you a serious question earlier that I'd really like an answer to. Only you can help as you've experienced this recently. I think I saw this, Matt. I do apologise. I've been spending my afternoon, also probably why I've got a bit of this, building my shed. Which I'm so proud of, honestly. If this stream goes on long enough and starts getting light outside, I might take this outside so you can all see my new shed.
While you're doing that, I'll do another salty trick because he deserves some. Salty. Human. Yeah, good boy.
Matt has also, Phil, by the looks of this, if it's this one I'm thinking of, Matt. I've got all sand in my phone now and I can't do it anyway. I assume it's this one where he's also got an ass grave.
Excellent.
Matt, all I'll say is you can only fight temptation for so long, and one day that ass grave's gonna get it. That guy Matt says Vince Russo versus Jim Cornette. Somebody book it. Who would you want to win there, Phil?
Vince Russo versus. I don't know. That's a tough choice. Do I really want to root for Vince Russo?
Yeah, well, I'm the opposite. I used to be a huge fan of Jim Cornette, and he said some wrong, terrible things,
Yeah.
of course, recently. But I can never go for Vince Russo. He did
especially after that video he did on you.
It's like, and my mate messaged me, he didn't even watch wrestling anymore. And he was like, why is Vince Russo shooting on you? Like, who's this?
Do I still have that video?
Born?
Shall I play that video for everyone?
Oh, yeah, if you can.
I've got to have it somewhere. I definitely saved it. Oh, no, that was a different thing I made.
How many surprise roll-ups will there be tonight? Says Oliver Byrne.
God, who knows? This seems to be the
Let's
only
have
thing
zero.
WWE
How
can
about
do
that,
these days. Surprise roll-ups, distractions, and DQs. That's it. That's all you get. Right, I'm going to find this video. I know I've got it somewhere because I put it in the wrestling chat on Slack.
Yeah, I know. I remember which one it was. It was spectacular. You tweeted it as well, I think, possibly. Just that helps. Sailor M, and whilst you're looking for this, Phil, I'll read out Sailor Emin's question. Sailor Emin says, what do you think about WWE doing a women's cinematic match and who should be in it? I think either Mandy, Sonya, or anybody, and Asuka. Yeah,
that's
Asuka
interesting, actually. Yeah, Asuka would be amazing in it. Don't know who would be best to go against her. Don't know. It's an interesting one though. They've not even touched on that, have they?
No.
Apart from the Money in the Bank, but that's about it. Right, I found the video.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to put it over our faces so they can't see us for a sec.
Okay.
Here we go. This is what Vince Russo thinks of Adam Wilborn. Oh no, it's not got the audio. Why isn't the audio playing? Okay, let's try again. Why isn't the audio playing? Wilborn, do some chatting. Can I hear you?
Can you hear me still? Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
just watching.
you're fine.
Just watching them trying to blind Dominic, and just got obsessed with that for a second. For those asking in the comments, Extreme Rules starts at midnight, so in about half an hour, we get one kickoff match between Murphy and Kevin Owens.
Of course.
Oh, Matt Rain says, not the first time the audio has gone, am I right? Oh, Tuesday was quite the...
Shush, it wasn't my fault. I didn't walk the dog during work time.
Sonny Put Off says, Asuka versus Sane WrestleMania in an I Quit match. How we know they say they quit, I don't know, but it will be amazing. Yeah, that might be quite a nice little cinematic match, to be honest.
Right, let's see if this works. Here we go.
I've been smartened up by a good friend of mine, and I like to be smartened up because in the wrestling business, you got a lot of punks who talk behind your back. You got a lot of punks who won't tell you something to your face, but they'll go on a little YouTube channel behind their little computer and they'll talk smack about you. These aren't men. These are boys. These are children. Adam Wilborn, I don't know you from Adam. I've never heard of you, which tells me you have zero credentials. And then you work for that clown organization, What Culture, who pretends that they know what they're talking about when they don't have a clue to what they're talking about. What are their credentials? Adam, what are your credentials? Who have you ever beat? You want to put your resume and the resume of What Culture against my resume? You're going to say my wrestling conspiracy theories are nonsense? No, bro. You're nonsense, Adam. What Culture is nonsense. You're hacks, bro. You're wannabes. You're boys in men's world. It's people like you, gossip, hearsay, that you give the business a bad name because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's why you've never made it to the promised land like Vinny Roo. That's why you're working for What Culture and not the WWE. You know, there are two people in life. There are those that talk about it, and there are those that do it. You, Adam, you, What Culture, you talk about it. Vince Russo, been there, done that, and it kills you. Sorry about your damn luck, bro. Keep.
There you go. It's over.
Honestly.
That's how passionate Vince Russo is about Adam Wilborn.
I just can't get over it. It was outrageous. So long as well, like you said.
I know, it's really long. Guys, money's worth.
Right, let's shoot through some questions we've got in the comments before we get to this Owens-Murphy match and the show actually starts. Alec Kane says, forklift on a pole match. Who do you book in that? I feel like you've got to have Buff Bagwell in there on that one.
Yeah, well, you could have Bobby Lashley's sisters.
A triple threat. Mr. Phoenix says, if they don't do a direct Evolution 2, what if they did SummerSlam like night 1 men, night 2 women, maybe make it 3 brands? I like that as an idea, you know. I
like that as an idea. That is a really good idea.
Michael LaValle the Third, love the fact that you're Michael LaValle the Third there, Michael, says, listen to you guys every day on Spotify whilst I'm landscaping, always entertaining. You guys are straight. Oh, iconic. Yeah, I should point out, I can't go full blast yet again from a live stream, and my neighbours have already registered so many complaints. That is a snazzy suit, Mr. Byron Saxton, but also because my niece and nephew are asleep upstairs. And yeah, unless you want like a 2-year-old coming on the stream and going, Daddy, why has he lost an eye? Probably best that you keep it down a little bit, eh?
Probably.
But thank you, Michael. Yeah, if you want to subscribe to What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from, daily wrestling podcasts, including after tonight's show, we are going to have, I think, this might be an exclusive, myself and Michael Hamflett doing a special podcast review of this show. Me and Phil will do what went down for YouTube, but Michael Hamflett is watching this show. He's going to be writing about it for the website. And yeah,
excited.
He messaged me earlier a meme from Frozen saying, do you want to do a podcast? So there you go. What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcast from, for that. A couple more comments here, mainly people burying Vince Russo. Remember they did, this is Mr. Phoenix again, thank you again for your donation. It says, remember when they did both Money in the Bank matches at the same time? What if we could combine some matches tonight? There could be a bar in a swamp. You could lose an eye at a bar in a swamp. Ziggler rumble in a swamp bar. Yeah, I mean, is Ziggler just picking TLC for tonight?
I mean, you could put the table in the match and all that, table match and all of that as well. The table eye on a table in a swamp bar.
Oh, and how long do you give this, by the way? Just Kevin Owens Murphy has just started, by the way, on the kickoff show.
I think they'll get probably 15 minutes, I think, because there's still a while to go before the show starts.
Yeah. They're going to do a really good match. And then Kevin Owens is going to hit a stunner out of nowhere, basically.
Yeah, probably.
But yes, if Mr. Phoenix, if this gets the show over quicker, absolutely. 23, by the way, on my timer, Phil, 23:09, 08, 07, 06, 05.
I don't even have a timer on my screen.
I'd like the idea of combining matches, though.
23, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Wow.
Is
so
that
I'm about 15 seconds ahead of you?
Cool, that should be fun. Do you want to try and sync up?
I'll try and pause. Hang on, where's my? There it is. There we go. Right, okay. You tell me when your timer is on 22:41.
41. Okay, yeah, we've got a while yet.
Vinny Rue on the and versus Adam Wilborn on the undercard of Simon Rue versus
43,
Sammy Callahan.
42, 41, 40, 39.
Yeah, bang on.
There we go.
Vinny Rue versus Adam Wilborn on the undercard of Simon Miller versus Sammy Callahan when it eventually happens. I'm inexplicably making quite a few enemies, aren't I? Let's not forget,
Yeah.
it's over a year since I've started feuding with Chris Cyborg, former UFC
Triple threat.
champion. Fucking hell.
Chuck me versus Tamar on there.
Yeah. No, you can't. You're a tag team now. You and Tamar.
We've got a Tamar in around the world or whatever it's called.
Oh, good. A chin lock. Just what we needed. Right. Okay. I need to start drinking, Phil. That's it. So shall I go with this milkshake one first?
Yeah. It will bring every boy to every yard. Yeah.
What's the percentage? Oh, okay. Here we go.
What
Cheers, everybody. Here's one. Here's for Pineapple Pete. There we go.
Yeah.
Someone's just written in all caps. I think someone's try to write in all caps, Phil, dildo ladder match, right? They've accidentally written Dido ladder match, which actually might be
Dido
better.
on a ladder match. Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers. Chink.
It went everywhere, and I've just... right, okay. Cheers, everyone watching at home.
I need to put Salty on a bunch of cushions so he sits up a bit more so we can get all them views. All them dog-based internet views.
Sarah Buglass, as always, joining us. Thank you, Sarah. Says, hi, guys. Do you see Otis cashing in tonight? What do you reckon, Phil?
I don't think so. It'd be such a weird tease in the middle of a swamp fight. But then again, he's not been on TV for a while. Maybe they've done that on purpose so you stop thinking about him a bit. Don't know. I do miss the Mandy Rose Otis stuff.
I like the fact that oh, bollocks, I pressed something here.
Uh-oh.
Something's... Okay. I don't know. Oh, Buggs is on my screen now. When Buggs comes on your screen, you tell me and I'll press
Buggs.
I don't see him cashing in tonight. I'm glad that they've sort of made us forget about him a little bit, but I also don't understand what happens if he tries to cash in on someone who hasn't got the title with them. Like, if I'm born into the Universal title to the Swamp,
get it dirty, won't you?
But who knows?
You don't want a dirty title.
We got a guy that could be a US champ and a guy that should be in the main event on the kickoff, says Mr. Phoenix. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things we look back on in a few years.
This will be a quiz their question on a quiz next year.
Yeah.
What was the kickoff show? It's like, oh my God, I remember that. I've still not seen Buggs, by the way.
We've written a lot of Extreme Rules questions, right? And it's genuinely baffling that Graveyard Dogs was only last year.
Oh, seems like so long ago.
Crazy. And what else have we got in the comments?
Sonny
Puthoff says, push, bury or fire Io Shirai, Kairi Sane and Asuka. Jesus.
That's harsh. That's harsh. I don't know. Push Kairi Sane. I'm going to pick bury Asuka because she's had her time. And fire Io Shirai? Yeah, that's not a good choice. I don't like that. Don't like that question.
No, yeah, that's an impossible one. Just as like push, fire, bury, bloody Lacey Evans, Natalia, and someone else. What the hell was going on with Lacey Evans and Naomi on SmackDown then?
Well, last week there was a karaoke showdown and Lacey Evans lost it, so she turned heel. Let's never forget that Lacey Evans turned heel because she lost at karaoke. Anyway, so they had a bit of a fight this week because she was still annoyed that she lost karaoke last week, but so much so that she had to let her have it. And she basically squashed Naomi in like 30 seconds. She tied her hair to the ropes, and then by the time she got out of it, she just women's righted her, and that was it. And yeah, that was that. And then obviously everyone was like, "What the hell are you doing to Naomi?"
Yeah,
because she's great.
I just thought, oh well, Naomi's back now, so guess she gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Not, oh good, she can be used as a stepping stone for Lacey Evans. Oh, everyone in the comments is saying match graphic. Have we even got a match graphic?
Oh yeah.
For this film?
No, I don't have a match graphic for this. I'll try to see if I can find a nice picture of Kevin Owens and Buddy Murphy.
Mr. Phoenix says, I'll admit I'm not a fan of Sasha and Bailey, but they are going to be a SmackDown, a SummerSlam main event, right? I just don't think they need to soak up all 3 main roster titles to get us to a match that could stand on its own. I do agree with that, Mr. Phoenix, but I also think it's not out of the realms of possibility that Sasha beats Asuka tonight and Bailey obviously retains. For them to have all the gold.
I would not be against it, to be honest. I think Bailey is probably one of the best things on WWE TV at the minute, and that storyline with her and Sasha is the best thing on WWE TV. The stuff they've done with like Nikki Cross recently, like it kind of makes sense that she'd lose at this pay-per-view, and then they can go on to do more with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss after this. I get that not having all of those belts swapped around is a big loss to the rest of the women's division. But in general, I just love the story. And I'd love all them to have all the gold. I think they'd be really funny with it.
That reminds me, who is Alexa Bliss's mystery guest?
Asuka.
What?
It was Asuka.
What was happening? Why?
I don't know. And they didn't mention the whole like Wildcard 2.0 thing that they've got going on or whatever it was. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross were out doing the Moment of Bliss. Nikki Cross thought she was the special guest, and Alexa Bliss was like, nah, you're not. And then Bailey and Sasha came out to interrupt them, obviously. And then she was like, oh yeah, but I've not announced my special guest yet. And it was Asuka. And then she came out, and then they just had a match. She didn't even say one word, Asuka. Why do they hype these things?
We were like suggesting on the preview, we were like, maybe it's Stephanie McMahon to announce Evolution 2. Maybe it's Trish Stratus. We were like, it's probably going to be Bailey or something, but at least that's the thing, not just is Asuka to get around the rule we enforced on ourselves.
Yeah.
Stephen Somerville says, who turns heel, Nikki or Alexa? It has to be Alexa for me.
I think they've been teasing Alexa a lot more. Like, she's starting to get annoyed with Nikki Cross's antics. And like, she's starting to be a bit more of that like heel character that she's really good at. And I think she's better at being a heel than she is a face. So I'd go with Alexa Bliss.
Alex Hayes says, guys, this match is fairly class. I mean, we know these two can work together, but there's nothing on the line. And it's on the kickoff show. Honestly, our What Went Down review is going to be us saying, this was a good match. Here's who won.
Yeah, pretty much. And there it is. Have you got the finish yet?
No. Wait for it.
How ahead of you am I now?
Honestly, F the WWE Network. Oh, hello. 1, 2, kick out. No, still no finish for me.
How far behind are you?
I'm going to skip now, but I'm scared I'm going to miss the finish. Zach Linder says, do you think the double champ is becoming overused? Yeah, of course, we've had it quite a lot recently. What do you reckon?
Maybe, yeah. I think I kind of give Bailey a pass for a lot of these things because she's just so good at it at the minute. But yeah, I mean, they can't tell stories throughout the card consistently, can they? So they're kind of just stuck in this stupid position.
Wait, Murphy's coming off the top rope. Missed. Straight into a super kick. Bounce off the ropes. Stunner. Yeah, of course.
There it is.
1, 2, 3. And that's that, Phil. Kevin Owens wins.
Do you want to skip ahead and we'll see if we can get synced up again? Okay.
What just happened? I don't know. Anyway. There we go. Sailor M says, what do you think about Bailey losing tonight and Sasha winning and them turning on each other because Bailey is jealous of Sasha? I like this as a suggestion, Phil, but I feel like it would be a waste considering how much story they've built into this already with the little looks from Sasha.
Yeah, totally. I think it would be a good story beat for it, but I think they still need to. I still don't want this to happen at SummerSlam because I still want it to happen in front of a crowd, which I don't know if we're actually going to stretch it out that far because that's quite a push for WWE storytelling these days to go on this long because this has been a long build story. So yeah, I don't want them to rush it and go into something like that. I think just having them for like a month of just having all the gold and being like cocky shits throughout it would be really, really good. So I think that's where I'd prefer them to go.
Stephen Somerville says, Simon said the opposite. He thinks Nikki will turn heel and bring back her crazy side again. Look, I'd be open to that. And I did enjoy Miller's tweet where he says, I have a confession to make. And it popped up. It was like a push tweet on my phone. It was like, you need to read what Simon Miller's just tweeted. And I was like, what is this? Hello. But kind of looking forward to the I versus I match. And I was like, yeah, we're all looking forward to the I versus I match.
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix says, if you were ever going to have two women fighting for the main WWE title at WrestleMania, who would you choose for the for the WWE Championship? By the sounds of this, Phil,
yeah,
who would you choose? Mr. Phoenix says, I'd say sign Tessa and have her versus Charlotte. Yes, I know WWE will never do this.
That'd be good. Sasha versus Bailey has the most amount of story forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, or it'd be the 4 horsewomen fatal 4-way.
Yeah, I think that'd be the one, wouldn't it? If you're gonna have the WWE Championship on
Yeah.
the line. And they've all got such great stories going into it. But I'm still holding hope out against hope that we're going to get the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA.
One day.
And, like, Vince doesn't understand Shayna, so it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But still,
she's back though, sort of beating up ninjas.
Yes. I'll take it. It was honestly like people were tweeting me like, well, there you go. WWE listens to you. Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler back. And I was like, sorry, Shayna Baszler is back beating up ninjas. And Bianca Belair suddenly Ruby Riot's friend beating the Iconics. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Whatever happened to that Iconics vicious mean streak thing they had going on as well?
What happened to Peyton Royce having the best finisher in WWE?
Yeah.
It was 1 week long. Like, I was like, Peyton wins, Billy wins. Cool. What happens next? Ruby Riott gets a friend. I was like, what? Ridiculous. I need some sugar, Phil. I think it's been a long night.
Oh,
One
school
Scottish
dog.
cheese, Phil.
Give me a sec. I will be back.
So, guys, 10 minutes away. I do apologise. From Extreme Rules, we've got 7 matches on this card. Let's see if I can remember them all. Here we go. WWE Championship match between Drew Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Stipulation picked by Dolph, of course. We all probably think it's going to be TLC. We have the Swamp Fight. We have the I versus I match. I for an I match, sorry. We have Sasha versus Asuka. We have Bayley versus Nikki Cross. We have the United States Championship match. And we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship tables match. I actually managed to remember all 7, Phil, without checking my notes.
Nice.
Oh, this is wonderful news. Thomas Martin, thank you so much for your donation, Thomas. And thank you for joining us tonight. He says, hi, guys. Thanks for helping me in these hard times. And can you please congratulate me as Thursday is a year since I left hospital after surviving sepsis. Thomas, congratulations.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Honestly, you say, people will say, oh, thank you so much for getting through it. Honestly, you guys help us get through it just as much as we help you. It is a necessary outlet, so it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and supporting us throughout all this, because we know a lot of people going through some tough times. Any donations we get are always much appreciated. That's why I love to read out all your comments. All the commenters now congratulating Thomas, which is great to see. It's lovely. It's honestly, it's a lovely community we've got here. And like I said, yeah, there's people who had a lot of tough times at the moment. And just watching our channel, just supporting us that way, just listening to podcasts or watching our videos or just tweeting us is always nice. Shannon Brown says, Phil, what breed is Salty?
He is half Jack Russell, half Yorkshire Terrier.
So he's a Jack Terrier.
Jack Terrier, or Yorkshire Russell. Jorkie, I think they call him. I think they call him Jorkies.
Oh, it's lovely to see everyone congratulating Thomas. This is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, guys. Oh, God, the show hasn't even started yet, Phil.
I've got a car advert on mine.
No.
Want to buy a Hyundai? I've got a dog in a car. That's what I'm watching on my wrestling.
Chris Collins says, why do you live in a boat, Phil?
I don't know if I've got a good answer for this. I was moving up to Newcastle to get this job, and me and my girlfriend thought it'd be kind of cool to just buy a boat instead of a house. And then, like a month after we thought we'd move onto a boat, we were living on a boat. It was kind of spur of the moment thing that just happened, and it worked out. It's good. I enjoy it, and I recommend it thoroughly. It's really, really cheap.
Why am I only getting the Hyundai advert now? This is bullshit. I'm going to close my network stream and see what happens if I come back on now.
Fair enough. I've got a package for Drew versus Ziggler.
Okay. Here we go. We got Drew. He's just celebrating winning the Royal Rumble. He's doing the countdown on Raw. He's just taking out Cedric Alexander, now Miz.
I think you're ahead of me now.
There we go.
I've got the countdown. We'll wait for a clock and then we'll sync up.
I'll pause it.
We'll sync up at a clock.
When Dolph Ziggler comes out for you.
When Dolph Ziggler comes out. Dolph Ziggler.
There we go. KO Morris, thank you for your donation. KO says, what is your favorite wrestling match / wrestler? Phil, why don't you go on this one first?
My favorite wrestler is Mick Foley, and my favorite wrestling match is Mick Foley versus Cactus Jack versus Triple H at the Royal Rumble 2000. Because of the whole, I think you know that guy, and his name is Cactus Jack, where he changed from Mankind to Cactus Jack thing. Just the build to it, and everything about that match was absolutely fantastic. Love it all.
It was an absolute classic, that, and the promo it never gets old.
Yeah.
Despite all of my gimmicks, my favorite wrestler is actually The Rock, because he was just in his prime during my childhood.
Yeah.
And my favorite wrestling match, I was sat next to this guy, Phil Chambers, it was Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano at TakeOver New York. 2 out of 3 falls, and it's a match where I've talked about this before. I've never changed who I want to win in the middle of a match without a face or a heel turn happening. And I went in and I was like, I did the whole, yeah, Adam Cole, baby. And then about halfway through the third fall, I just turned to Phil and went, Phil, I think I want Johnny Gargano to win.
It was so good because I love Johnny Gargano. He's one of my favorites. And yeah, so I was going into it, huge Johnny Gargano mark. Like, yes, Johnny Gargano all the way. You were Adam Cole all the way. It's just one moment. It was just like, oh.
I think I just
changed my mind.
Yeah, I just had my eyes open to just how good Johnny Gargano is. I think when you see him in person, it's a different experience. Zach Linder says, "Are you ready? Are you ready for a horror show?" Yeah, this is going to be a blessing. Decided this to name their own show. This.
Yeah, the horror show. I can't wait for the opening video package. They're going to go full stupid horror nonsense in it, aren't they?
I can't believe Ziggler. The fact that they were like, "Oh, no one will believe Ziggler can beat him, so we won't even give away the stipulation. We'll just say, well, you have to watch and find out."
Where are you going, dog?
Matt Rain says, I know Matt Hamflet loves Salty. Yeah, Hamflet's got a big anti-dog bias for some reason.
I know, yeah. I don't quite know what's going on there.
Live stream. I tell you what, after this ongoing global bastard, I think everyone's going to want to do more live streams. And you know what? those boys, they love their kids, but being stuck at home with their kids for like 6 months straight, they'll be
it's a bit much.
Getting involved in it. Maybe who knows, Phil? Maybe if we get the Rumble, we just get all the boys together for it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like a big celebration. We're back. Salty bought a toy. I think he's.
Ted Wu says, I would love to see 2 belts, Banks, and Bailey Doss straps. They would be the 2 most insufferable WWE superstars. And that's one of the reasons why I think they may be going for it tonight. Sonny Putoff says, first dead match, Ray versus Seth. Book it. Honestly, after tonight, I don't know. That's where they have to go next.
Yeah, I mean, what's worse than an eye for an eye? Maybe a match where they've got to put the eye back in.
Yeah, they're going to do some bollocks.
Eye on a pole. You want your eyeball back? Climb the pole to get it.
Like, I was saying this to someone the other day. I was like, well, you would assume Ray has to lose, because if Ray loses, you just put a bit of material on his mask. If Seth loses, he has to, lose an eye.
Well, he did the White Walker thing for his WrestleMania entrance, where he had contact lenses in. You could do
so he just has a
something.
red eye.
So he has a little glass eye or something.
And Chris Tatton Music says, is it just me, or could this be could this live stream be better than the pay-per-view itself? P.S. You lot are the best wrestling channel ever. We can only react to what we watch, Chris. Which
we're only as good as what WWE is.
It could be anything. We've no idea what we've got in store. But here we go. It's just about to start.
I can just lift up Salty just by this.
The fact he doesn't even try to fight. He just, most dogs wiggle around. He just stays there. You could just hang him up.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The horror show. Right, we need to sync at some point, don't we?
Yes.
What are you at? What's happening on yours?
He's just kicked Christian's head off.
Unsanctioned match I've got.
Yeah, shouting,
Still
eyes, punch, Raw tomorrow.
Raw. Yeah, I think we're synced. Oh.
What's this? WWE Confidential. That looks an awful outline, Phil. As a editor, does that make your skin crawl seeing stuff like that?
It's happened again. My sound has stopped. Do some talking, Wilburn. I want to make sure this audio is still okay.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we're good.
What are the odds of Strowman suplexing a gator tonight? I'd give you good odds for that. Thank you so much for your donation. Daz478 says, I'm calling Bailey and Sasha to steal the show. Yep. Zach Linder. Oh, this is going to hit home. Salty to AEW Puppy Bowl 2021 confirmed. You were furious that he wasn't in the.
I tried, everyone. I messaged Cody. I put it out there. He was ready. We had some training videos that went up in the list or something. He was ready, man. He would have kicked all those puppies' asses. I tell you that much. But no, Cody completely ignored him. Untapped potential right here. Look at this. Look at this warrior.
Here we go. I don't know how they're selling this being a horror show in July, but okay.
At least it's dark here. And we get that kind of horror show vibes.
What do you reckon the main event this show, Phil?
Swamp fight? Yeah, surely swamp fight.
Quite heavily into swamp fight. Which would be weird to be main event of this show, no title on the line.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe not the swamp fight then. I don't know.
I also love the fact that when they used to be it's the one night of the year WWE gets extreme. I was like, no, it isn't. Oh my God, here we go. I hope they open with like that tables match so we can have some actual good wrestling on the show quite early.
Where do you put eye for an eye on this card? Like, what follows eye for an eye?
Oh, welcome to the show. Who's getting blinded? Here we go.
Sorry, I should probably stop playing with the dog. I'm guessing everyone on the stream is just hearing growls.
ToonFan 2K18 says, in the recent cinematic matches, we've seen some non-PG content, especially at Money in the Bank with Vince's swearing puppet. Will non-PG return in full? I don't see it happening, unfortunately.
I don't see it happening either, no. They've signed all these new TV contracts. Like, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Which is weird, considering they are promoting someone tearing someone else's eye out.
Basketball 785 says, what if Ray wears 2 masks tonight? Thank me later.
Maybe. Also, it's kind of an unfair advantage for Rey Mysterio because it's so much harder to get to his eyeball than it is to Seth.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, everyone. If you're watching the stream with us, they've just shown us the arena. I mean, oh God, it's such.
I've slipped behind you again for somehow.
Hideous logo.
It is a really hideous logo. I'm just at the arena now. I'm a bit ahead of you again. Ugh, what is going on with that augmented reality stuff? That is gross.
Oh, thank God, they're starting. They've got a New Day cartoon, or is that something that they've had before, Phil?
I don't know. I can't see it yet. Ooh, no, that was a new one.
I'm pausing mine.
For your world,
so when they do it,
famous two-team champs.
Yeah, yes, it is.
And feel the power.
It's a new day.
Yes, it is.
Oh God, he's got squeaky shoes.
Biggie is the best.
Rix Richard says, anything happening on the pre-show? Kevin Owens beat Murphy.
Yeah, not
I don't know what you want from me. Isn't Extreme Rules the spot of, wow, that's a snazzy jacket? Corey
It is,
Graves.
and that's a big horror show logo across that table.
Is Extreme Rules the place where Big Show lost that match by just stepping through a table?
Yeah, Cody.
Oh God, there's a scream when they do transitions, Phil.
They were doing that on like Raw, SmackDown or something, and they did like a little lower third thing, and it was just like, ah!
Oh my God.
Every time.
Jagger Riley says, should WWE bring back the general manager position? And if yes, who should be the GM of Raw and SmackDown? I like the GM role, Phil.
Yeah, me too.
Played out, but I still like it.
I don't know who'd do it these days, though. I do think they sometimes need it because some of the matches come out of nowhere. Yeah, I think Paige did a good job. I think you need, I think it's useful to have so long as it doesn't become the sole, thing for every storyline going forwards.
Yeah.
But it is useful to have.
The problem is that when they do it, they turn it up to 11.
Yeah,
you just need to
go too far.
Be like, oh yeah, they're in charge, but you can't just go bitching to them all the time.
Yeah.
Here's a question, Phil. When crowds come back, are they going to turn Shinsuke Nakamura face so everyone can sing along to his song again?
I'm assuming when crowds come back, they're going to sing along to every song.
Look at that gear, though, Phil. I'll
I know.
give you that. Tasty. Yeah, Devin's right. Regal is a great GM. That's the example you should be following in modern present days.
Yeah, not overused. Just there when you need it.
Phil, you do the SmackDown review. What was your reaction when this match immediately went to a DQ?
Oh, it's just one of their go-to finishes now, isn't it?
It was the main event. I was like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. You can't really expect anything more from WWE these days.
A lot of people saying Shane O'Mac should return as GM.
Ooh. No, they overplayed their hand with Shane O'Mac. They really overplayed their hand. Not again.
Zach Linder says the iconic OGMs. Can you imagine? No shit, there's no tags in a tag team tables match. I always forget a name, but great to see WWE finally putting, female referees front and center. Here we go. Russo says there's 3 finishes: DQ, surprise roll-up, and shenanigans with music.
Yeah.
Match graphic. Are people saying match
graphic? Yeah. There actually is a match graphic for this, isn't there?
I feel like, as someone who's never wrestled, my best opportunity to win a wrestling match would be in a tables match.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like I could sneak out of the way a little bit.
You still got to get them through the table, though.
Like that.
Which isn't an easy feat.
Yeah, but I feel like there's enough leeway. I realise that there's been dodgy decisions in the past, but I think if they run at me and I move and they just run through a table, then I've won.
That's true. So I say there is a match graphic for this, but WWE.com, not on there. They're just completely ignoring this match. It's not even listed.
Former WWE champion. He was a champion a year ago, in fact. Kofi Kingston. They've really gone hard on the whole chucking someone into a plexiglass thing as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they're enjoying that, aren't they?
Becky Lynch's GM might be an interesting one as well. I like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Cesaro looks jacked, doesn't he, now at the moment?
He always looks jacked, though, doesn't he, really?
Yeah. Just drop him right on his head there, Shin.
I got, after he won on SmackDown, which is, like, absolutely incredible, because Cesaro never bloody wins any matches, I went back and looked at his win-loss record.
Oh, go
on. So I did this on the SmackDown Review podcast, but I'll do it here. So this year, this is just singles matches, not talking about tag team matches or anything like that. So singles matches, this year, he's won 2 so far in the entire year. Last year, guess how many he won last year? In the whole year.
Whole year, 50.
5. He won 5 singles matches last year. 2018, guess how many he won?
He must have had a better 2018. So I'm gonna go 25.
2. And in 2017, it was 3.
There we go. This is it. By the way, is the title on the line here, Phil? We neglected to mention this, but
yeah.
Is a title match.
Yeah, title's definitely on the line.
It could be. I reckon I might be in with the shot here. You know.
Maybe.
I can see we're pushing the titles, which would. Oh, I thought he was going for a table there.
So yeah,
Diego
basically, in the last 4 years,
hi everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry.
In the last 4 years, he's won 10 matches.
So he's due, is what you're saying.
He's definitely due. Sorry, what was that comment? I missed that.
Diego Rodriguez. Thank you, Diego, for your comments. It just says, hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Well,
nice. Hi,
we're getting
Diego.
through this match. We're ticking it off, Diego. Sonny put off says, Becky Lynch's baby is the GM. Das4785 says, I say Xavier return tonight. New champs. Yeah. I really don't see Sami Zayn coming back for quite some time.
Oh, no.
Completely
God, no.
within his rights, as is Roman Reigns. As we reported in the news, Phil. Well, even more jacked.
Yeah. When do you think we see Xavier Woods back? It was the latest on his injury.
Oh my God, here we go. Why wouldn't you just put him through the table? Why wouldn't you just stay there and put him through the table? Ridiculous. I think Xavier might be someone that they save for when crowds are back.
Yeah, maybe worth it.
Suplexing, boys. Oh, good save, Biggie. Oof. Phil, have you seen that clip of The Miz getting bollocked by Maurice whilst he's playing up, down, down recently?
No.
It's spectacular. They're on like a big up, down, down thing. I think there's like Xavier Woods, Tyler Breeze, Miz, Cesaro, which is what made me think of it.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Adam Cole. And basically he's doing stuff like this. And Maurice is just over here, right? And she's clearly got some like Zoom call or a work meeting or something. And she just starts going on him. And he's like, he clearly wants to say like shut the fuck up. But he's on stream and he's just like, hey, can I just get back to the game? And then he ends up just giving in and being like, okay. And then he comes back and everyone's like, oh my God, Miz just got bollocked. You're right, mate, you're right. And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And she's still in the room, you can tell. And he's like, can we just get back to the game, guys? And Joe's like, why do you don't let your old lady talk to you like that, right? And he's like, can she hear me? It's so good. Look at that gear. He looks like Evil Knievel. Oh my God, here we go. Jesus. His elbow caught him there.
I think you've got ahead of me again somehow.
I'll pause it.
I've just got
Diego
the replay.
My predictions for tonight: New Day, McIntyre, Asuka, Strowman, Rollins, Cruz. He's missed a match there. Who's the New Day, McIntyre, Asuka, Strowman, Rollins? New Day, McIntyre, Asuka, Strowman, Rollins,
Cruz. Bailey, Nikki Cross.
Yeah, I think Bailey's so much.
Oh yeah.
I think as a part of this whole Sasha and Bailey falling apart thing, I think the turn to you're right tonight will be Alexa and Nikki falling out with each other.
Yeah.
2 tables.
2 tables.
Right, Kofi, why are you just cutting a promo, mate, instead of stopping Shinsuke Nakamura from clear?
Has there ever been a great tables match? Like, they're always good fun, but has there ever been one that like really stands out as being great?
I certainly can't think of one. Apart from when I used to play on SmackDown 2 when I thought it was great. Yeah, Diego Rodriguez does say Bailey wins. Yeah, of course. Oh, I thought they were going to do some sort of spot where they both go through a table, maybe?
I love the swing shasa.
Oh, is that what we've got? Oh, yeah, here we go. What is Kofi doing? Just punch him in the face, that'll do it. Uh-oh. Oh, smart from Shinsuke. I mean, they're going for it. Got to give them for this.
Yeah. I mean, it was always going to be good fun. They're too good.
I think always, as with like first blood matches, I'm always worried they're going to accidentally end the wrong way.
Yeah, it's so easy for something to go a little bit wrong.
I've always thought, because I have a tendency to accidentally like bust myself open in the office, just like paper cutting myself or whatever. I'd be rubbish in a first blood match because I'd be like, oh, bollocks, I'm bleeding.
Oh, there's the finish.
There we go. Go on.
Sheesh. There it is. That was a good finish.
That was great.
And Wilburn is the What Culture champion.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that bit. Oh, wait. I need a belt again now.
That'll do.
You know what? This is a great start to the pay-per-view, Phil. This is going to be a good pay-per-view. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a good finish. I like it.
Powerbombing through 2 tables. Fair play.
Second beer time.
Devin says, of course, New Day lost. They were the ones setting up all the tables. Yeah, you know the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Just think, Phil, that could have been the Forgotten Sons if Jackson Riker wasn't such a fucking knobhead.
Tell him, Cesaro. Should we try and
I'm
sync
really
up again?
happy for them too. I think it's a great finish.
Yeah, me too. I think they'll be good. They'll be great champions.
Decent team who were just sort of shoved together, despite the fact they were just like, they're friends with bad guys.
Cesaro's good at making the whole, I've been shoved with this tag team guy. Ah, well, let's make it great thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that they're just not someone's lackeys anymore. They went through, like, as soon as Sami Zayn left, they started to make them Baron Corbin's lackeys, and it's like, oh, what are you doing? Stop that.
That's a risky move sitting on a table, by the way.
I know, I was thinking that, a WWE table.
I always worry when they like set people up on a table to go through it, and I'm like, oh, frozen. People are saying it's frozen.
Yeah, I've just seen. What's happening?
Oh, here we go.
Is it working? Is it back?
I think so. Are we back? Oh, we're back by the sounds of things.
Ah, excellent. That's what you get for running a live stream off a phone.
Why are they doing this bullshit?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Positivity.
Kairi Sane's amazing though. Right. Should we sync up again?
Kairi's saying if we lose, we'll still be your friends.
There you go. Do you want to skip ahead? Because I think you're quite far behind.
Should I skip ahead? God, I hate if they. This would be the best thing if they break up. I don't see those fucking heads anymore.
They are terrible.
Right, I'm restarting my stream. Here we go. I'll tell you what's going on. Nikki Cross is running around in the ring looking crazy.
She's doing the same with me.
Right, here comes Bailey.
Okay. Bailey's not out for me yet. Okay, music starts. Bailey's music started.
McIntyre.
See Bailey's little graphic thing. And out comes Bailey.
Look at them wearing all the gold.
I know, that's why we need Sasha to beat Asuka.
Bailey, right, so tell me when Bailey is bumping her tummy along the plexiglass for you.
Okay, she's doing it now. And again. And again.
Oh
she's got so good recently. Like her heel character has just clicked and it works so well.
Do you think the more we love Cesaro, the more Vincent K. McMahon hates him? Absolutely.
Probably, yeah.
And Mr. Phoenix says, do you think WWE will ever sign Jordynne Grace? I think a spotlight feud with her and Piper Niven would be mint. Awesome move for ladies of all types. And they won't kill anyone like Wrecking Jax. I'm a big fan of Jordynne Grace. I think she's very talented. And yeah, Piper Niven needs to be seen by more people too.
Absolutely.
We worked with, I don't think I was around when we had Piper.
Yeah, we worked with Piper loads, or Viper as it was back then. She was, super, super nice person. Lovely person. And really good as well. But yeah, I think Jordynne Grace would be a great fit in WWE. Just got to get round Vince's idea about what a women's wrestler is, really, haven't you?
Yeah. Is that new gear for Nikki?
Yeah, looks like it.
Alexa being ringside makes me very concerned about their friendship.
Yeah.
Chris Tatton says, lads, you're on about Alexa and Nikki splitting and then the champs breaking up. Who, apart from the Iconics, could be future women's tag champs?
Obviously. Easy. Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair. Obviously.
I like the Riotts getting back together, obviously minus Sarah Logan. Congratulations to her for a pregnancy news a while back, of course.
Yeah.
All match graphic, people are saying, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Phil, how confident are you about winning the title back in this match?
Not very.
On a scale of 1 to 100, what would you rate your chances at? 100 being, I'm definitely going to win the title. 1 is, I have no chance whatsoever.
4?
I was going to say 6. So that tells you.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. I mean, it would add an interesting story wrinkle, but I would class it, unless they do something special, as a massive fuck up on WWE's part.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't make sense.
Bailey has gone full Karen, hasn't she?
She's so good. Like, honestly, everything she does at the minute is absolute gold. Like, just from making fun of Cole to putting her belts on her ears, saying, I can't hear you, there's too much gold around my ears. It's just stupid, but it's so cocky and just fantastic. She's just, something's clicked. She's great.
In fact, she got a birthday cake shaved into the back of her head for her birthday. Tells you all you need to know about how much she is loving what's going on right now.
I love the fact Sasha always puts her title around her waist as well whenever she's ringside. It's like, oh, it's so good. It's like, yes, this is really mine.
Jesus, I thought there was a chance there.
I know.
Alex Schaefer says, hello, just tuning in. Can we get a recap? Well, very quickly, Alex, the reason why I didn't do that at full volume is because my neighbours will kill me. And I've got my nephew and niece visiting. So Yeah, don't want to wake them up. Recap wise, though, Kevin Owens beat Buddy Murphy on the pre-show in a very good match, but it was a kickoff show match, so I don't really need to know a lot about it. Winning with the stunner out of nowhere, of course. And then you just had a great tables match, which ended in a title change. New Day no longer SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura winning after hitting Kofi Kingston with a power bomb off the top rope to the outside through 2 tables. That's how you start a fucking pay-per-view, boys. Bailey's begging off. Oh my God. She throws herself at her. This is my impression of Nikki Cross coming off the apron. You ready? Just fuck it, I'm coming. It's MVP, I'm coming. Current match is Bailey. Oh, gee, that's a great angle. Bailey versus Nikki Cross, and Nikki just got thrown into the plexiglass. Push her face against it. There we go.
Did they put a camera there specifically for some people throwing them into the plexiglass?
I reckon later on, Phil, someone's getting their face fucking like that, like shoved up against it.
Yeah, probably. And so good they play it twice.
Who'd be a good person for that to happen with? MVP maybe, or they'll probably do it with Apollo. It'd be right if you had a heel, whose face was being shoved up against it, but they'd be like, "Ha, no, make the baby face do it." Mr. Phoenix says, am I the only one that's always behind Bliss and Cross in title matches because they never got to hold the gold in NXT? Bliss was, of course, with Blake Murphy, Nikki with Sanity. I think there's a bit of that.
Yeah.
I think there's a very interesting story to tell about people who were in NXT but didn't win in gold and how they've been treated on the main roster. Because I think some people who won lots of gold have done nothing, whereas other people who won nothing have gone on to great stuff on the main roster. And I think arguably those 2 things don't relate to each other. It's just how their character translates onto the perceived main roster. Is that a fair assessment, Phil?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I mean, Alexa Bliss and Shayna Baszler are the 2 perfect like people to do this with, because like Alexa Bliss, she was still very much finding herself for most of her time in NXT, like a sparkle splash kind of era, never really twigged. But as soon as she got with like Blake and Murphy, and that like heel side of her started to come out, that was when the true Alexa Bliss happened. But she did it as a heel manager rather than as a wrestler. So when she finally did get called up, that was her chance to finally show herself in ring. Whereas Shayna Baszler has shown everything about what she is in NXT, and everything about what she should be has been shown in NXT. And then as soon as she did get called up, they did none of that. So they went completely the opposite direction with her.
I think despite all the bollocks WWE has pulled this year, Phil, my most confusing wrestling moment of the year was you and I, and feels like a lifetime ago, sitting in that office going, well, that was a fucking mint elimination chamber with Shayna Baszler winning the whole thing and running through everyone.
Yeah.
And then looking at the comments, people going, wait a second, people didn't like that.
Yeah, did not make any sense.
To me.
And then, they did nothing with it.
Just astonishing. And the fact that this is
Nikki's doing a hornswoggle.
Yeah, I couldn't get over that. And the fact that basically Becky was like, I think Becky maybe even knew she was pregnant at WrestleMania, when, yeah, you should put the title on Shayna. And they went, no.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. just that'll do. Thank you to Jimmy Crane 1986, who says that NWO shirt has to be the best thing ever. Well, if you want to get your own, it's by our friends at Claudio Lugli, the link to which is on my Twitter at Adam Wilborn. Phil, anything else you want to promote, possibly on your person?
Maybe if you have a beard and you want to make your beard look glorious on a daily basis and smell glorious on a daily basis, why not head over to the Grizzly Gentleman and get yourself some beard product? It's really bloody good.
And just show us.
And let's go with Kayfabe News as well. Why not? YouTube.com/Kayfabe News for all of your ridiculous wrestling satire. Philip N. Marks is the host of it. He bears a striking resemblance to Simon Miller. I don't know. They're not related. I don't know why, but he really does look like him. It's quite something. But you should definitely head over there, subscribe, and watch every single video we've done. Please, all of them. But at least subscribe.
There's been some good stuff on there recently. I love seeing that. I love seeing it pop up because half the time with wrestling being
Shush, dog.
With wrestling being as it is, I also like the fact that that I read some of your stories and go, oh no, that could 100% be real life.
Yeah, that's the joy of kayfabe news.
There's been roll up, Phil.
I've just got the roll up. Why is my stream slower than yours? What is this?
It's not buffered at any point. You just time has slowed down for you. Okay. Tell me when Nikki's been kicked out of the ring for you.
She's on the rope. She's kicking her out now, and she's out.
Okay. Right. That's fine.
Not too far.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. This, just when I went to press pause there, I think this has been given a 15 rating, or am I reading that wrong? What's V? What is a V rating in America? Violence.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I can't see anything.
No, maybe not. I don't know. It just looks a bit iffy to me. John Hyump says, "Don't ignore the dog, Phil. That is a typical failure to survive in horror films."
That is true, and I am out floating in the middle of nowhere on a boat. That's prime horror death location.
Mr. Phoenix says, "We know WWE likes to shorten names, so how long till we're all in the Bay community?" I think most of us are already there, to be honest, Mr. Phoenix. Phil, we've got some spam from someone who claims to know how to watch the show for free, but we can show the show for free, can't we, Phil? Where do you need to head if you want to watch watch this?
You need to head to whatculture.com/network. Although they have changed it and you can't actually get a free trial from there anymore. Boo! But they can sign up to it from there and they'll still give us some money, but you won't get any perks other than the fact that you know that you forced WWE to give us money and that they don't like it. So that's your perk. If you want to slightly annoy WWE, go sign up for the WWE Network, whatculture.com/network.
Oh, this is lovely in the comments, Phil. It's from Tesla fan 6969. Can I have autographed pictures, please? We should start selling them.
Yeah, definitely. Imagine R8 by 10s. What would that picture be?
Didn't we have some of them for a while in WCPW or Defiant? Because I remember Jack. There was one with Jack that Jules got given.
Jack definitely had some. Yeah, the old guys had some in WCPW.
God, that's so funny. Oh, Nikki's going up. Oh, yeah, that was never going to work going well, was it? I'd buy a Dadley Boys 8x10. That would be great. Yeah. Maybe that's what we need to start doing. 1, 2, no.
Yeah, we need to get some really stupid 8x10s and some cameos.
Yeah, there's the two things. Rachel Batolo. Hello, Rachel. See you in the comments, don't we? That's what I'll do. Diego Rodriguez says, "I'm going to do that solely to annoy WWE." That's great. Thank you, Diego. Now, Phil, is this going to be a case of Nikki loses and then gets beaten up by Alexa, or Nikki's about to win and Alexa does the whole yanking the referee?
Maybe. I don't know if it's going to be that obvious. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, they could do the whole thing where Alexa thinks she's helping, but then she ends up making her lose. They do like doing that, but then...
Right on her head there, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is the horror show graphic stuff the worst they've ever done?
It's up there for me. Although there was a WrestleMania, you know, they have all of the lovely WrestleMania signs.
Yeah.
And there was one where it looked like they'd given the least amount of fucks. It was like 23. It looked the most generic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Here we go. I'll kick her in the face. I have an idea in the comments says, I like how Sasha wearing the women's SmackDown belt. Good storytelling, maybe. Quite possibly. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Surprise roll up.
Sasha gave her something. Ah, the bust knuckles.
1, 2, 3.
Boom. Sasha helps Bayley win. Note that one for later. See what happens in the Sasha match.
Love this. They're doing it so fucking well.
I can't believe how well this story has been done.
Oh, Mr. Phoenix has pointed out a really good point in the comments. You guys have missed a trick here. How have you not had the lovely Ash Millman from the Horror Channel with you for the horror show at Extreme Rules? She would not know what's going on, would she?
She wouldn't have a clue. I've not even put the Horror Channel on the little scrolling thing at the side. I should have at least put it on there.
That's mint. Again, more great storytelling. Oh,
Yeah,
Alexa's
Nikki's
there.
a night. Oh, the cutaway. Nice. I like it.
I love it. People are like, I wouldn't call it brass knucks. It's more of a hand thing that says boss. But anyway.
Boss knucks. It's the boss knucks, Charlie.
It's the boss knucks.
What does it say? Tide.
Time, that one, because it's boss time.
Oh, boss time, of course.
Oh, what a shot that is, Phil. You can appreciate that as a cameraman.
Love them making fun of her as well. Are they going to do a thing where Bayley doesn't help Sasha to win?
100%. Or she screws up.
Yeah. Oh, it's all so good.
Diego Rodriguez says, unfortunately, a year ago, I don't think I would have thought Sasha and Bayley would be in this good a position in WWE. They are the best thing. They are right now for me.
They are the absolute best thing in WWE at the minute. Bayley should be main eventing everything.
It only really happened properly in the last few months, because I remember heading towards WrestleMania, we were just like, I suppose you just do a blow off of Bayley and Sasha.
I think we were all just, because we've been expecting the Bayley versus Sasha match on the main roster for so goddamn long now, and they've never really properly pulled the trigger on it, and they bungled it for so long with the whole like going to counseling thing that they did for ages, and the stupid like quabbles in the locker rooms. And it was all so bad, and now they've done it again, and they've got back to it, and it's so bloody good.
So we
what is going on? We're getting a Firefly Funhouse in a swamp.
Let me in. Oh my God. Is this been on SmackDown before, Phil, or is this all new?
No, this is all new.
It's not Halloween. You do know that, don't you, Bray?
It's the horror show. At least he's going all in with it.
Diego Rodriguez says swamp fight. Yeah, I think they're holding off. I think they're going to make us wait.
Yeah.
Kid Icarus says Great Balls of Fire was a worse logo. No contest. Yeah, that was pretty dreadful.
Of course.
To be fair.
Why is it now talking about the
He's just such a good character, isn't he?
Mental.
This is a weird tasting IPA, Phil. I'll give you that.
Told you it was weird.
Oh.
You can definitely see why they called it a milkshake, can't you?
Oh, stream's messed up again. Good.
Cool. Come on, phone, catch up. Look, just Byron Saxton's face.
Why isn't Titus there to react? I'm annoyed. What?
Got COVID. So he's got COVID.
So what's happening? Is MVP just going to claim he's United States champion now?
Yes.
We're back, apparently. We're back. Thank you, Russo.
Okay.
So in case you missed it there, Apollo Crews isn't going to defend his United States Championship because of an injury he suffered at the hands of Bobby Lashley. So one would assume that MVP's coming out, to kill time, but that's Phil, that's good news. That means we aren't going to get a match.
But we might get a title change. Maybe.
Oh, that's a technical one, isn't it?
That is a technical. So basically, Apollo has coronavirus. Is that what we're taking away from this?
I would. Yeah, they wouldn't announce it because he's been off, hasn't he, as well? Yeah. He's not been on screen or anything for like 3 weeks.
So he's not been cleared. It's sad for Apollo Crews. It felt like they were finally getting behind him a little bit.
But you know what this means, though?
What?
As of right now, if no match happens, half the matches left are cinematic.
Hey.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Who does better facial impressions, Vince McMahon or Adam Wilborn watching a live stream? Is a tough call. Ooh, I do love MVP, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
The cinematic universe is going wild tonight, says Diego Rodriguez. Phil, this is a good start. This reminds me of Money in the Bank all over again when we were done by about 2:30. No, this isn't a title change. I'm not having this, Phil.
Well, it seems like it is a title change.
I think you need an official referee to announce it. I think that's what the rules are.
Is that what the rules are? Is it?
That's the rules we're sticking with. That's my claim, and I'm sticking with it. I was gonna threaten to leave the stream if you claim you were champion, but then I was like, oh no, people want to see you insult, so it's fine.
Does this help my case? I mean, I am best friends with MVP, so...
Oh, when was that from?
This is from WrestleMania in Orlando, when we went to Wally Mania.
Ah.
And I basically just got loads of selfies with loads of wrestlers, and it was a good time. So I mean, I am best friends with MVP, so...
That does, but it does also answer the question, why didn't they put the United States Championship match on the kickoff show? They couldn't.
This is true.
But Phil, we're halfway through the pay-per-view. 4 matches down, 4 matches to go, baby.
It. They can always add more.
Please don't add more.
Just flicking through the pictures from me at Orlando.
What is this? Is this?
Well done.
Hey. Escape to SummerSlam was that? I glanced away and just August 23rd. Put it in the diary, Phil.
So, what are we saying about this title change then? I mean, I am best friends with MVP. He is the United States
You are best friends with
champion
MVP, but I think you have to have a referee just to declare it. He's not even got the belt. He's got his belt that he made.
Okay.
Sailor M and Phil has donated $5 and says Phil needs to sing Sasha Banks' theme song when she does her entrance, or I leave the stream.
Done.
That's quite the threat.
It's quite the threat, but done. I don't need any excuses to sing Sasha Banks' theme song.
Phil, it's here.
Eye for an eye. I might go for a wee quickly before this starts, because I don't want to have any kind of uncomfortable bladder.
I'll make the announcement, shall I, Phil, about what we've got riding on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So as Phil goes, I promised a big announcement here. Philip specifically said MVP is not the US champ. Thank you for that, Kid Icarus. Right. So for this, we thought we'd make it a little bit interesting. So there's no title on the line here. So we're not using the What Culture Championship. But what we are doing is we're going to each have a person in this match. We're just going to draw it randomly, right? And then what's going to happen is the loser. Salty. Who's this? He's gone again. Anyway, the loser of this match has to wear some sort of eye patch for the rest of this stream. Now, Phil and I have also discovered neither of us own an eye patch, but we'll use some sort of makeshift one. It's me and Salty. Can someone get a screenshot of this? This is the best live stream I've ever done. It's me and Salty talking all about Extreme Rules. What do you reckon, Salty? Who's your money on? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Salty's money is clearly on Seth Rollins for this one. Salty, do you think Ray stands any chance?
It's Salty just chatting to you there. Have you had a good conversation?
Salty, we're doing the. People have said it sounds like it was that Salty was doing the what chance whilst I was talking. So Phil, we're each going to get a person's name for this, okay?
Okay.
I don't really mind who each of us has, but the loser has to wear an eye patch for the rest of the stream, or some sort of makeshift eye patch. I've got some. We were playing Cranium last night, so I'm going to use an old piece of paper from Cranium. Okay. Okay, there's one name. What is that meant to be? Okay, 1 second, Phil.
That scream.
So
That bloody scream.
Phil, if they actually try and do holds in this match, I'm going to pull my hair around.
Gotta wear each other down before they're okay to take the eye out.
Okay, here we go.
So dumb. I love it.
This is ridiculous. Okay. Right, Phil. I've got our two.
Here we go.
You and Salty have the best rapport. Watch out, Dudley, says Zach Linder. Whose belt's more official, Taz or MVP? I'd say Taz's, to be honest, because I love Taz. Phil's dog with the one chance.
If you want Salty on a podcast at any time, he's available.
Okay, here we go, Phil. I'll draw for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know who I want either. Surely Ray. I don't know.
Okay, this is you. So who would you like to have?
I don't know. Who can win this? You've got to take out the other guy's eye. That's not a babyface thing to do. But
I think Seth has to win.
Seth has to win, surely.
Well. So this is your person. You ready?
Okay.
Phil Chambers.
Seth.
You will have Rey
Oh!
Mysterio, which means I have Seth Rollins. So just to point out, so if Seth Rollins removes Rey Mysterio's eye, Phil Chambers has to wear a makeshift eye. What has he got that there for, Phil?
It's for removing eyes, obviously. That is the tool of choice.
But if Seth Rollins loses an eye, I have to wear a makeshift eye patch for the rest of the stream.
I don't know what to expect from this match. It's so dumb.
If Rey jumps him, what is this? He's waiting for him with a.
Is he gonna come from behind or something?
Come on, Seth.
Is he gonna come from behind with a pair of tweezers?
He's gonna come from
there
behind.
He is.
Right, just take his eye out.
He's gonna 619. I don't know.
Right, you can't have a wrestling match now, boys.
Sling
Blade.
Blade.
Now try and take his eye out. Oh, we've got some donations. If you like Cranium, Wilborn, you really like games like Wavelength and Medium, also thank you for saving me from the horror show. Thank you for joining us, Jeff. Go on, Seth. Go on, take his eye out. Naomi's Royal Rumble video had more views than an episode of Raw, but she's not getting pushed. Shaking my head, says Prince GQ24. Absolutely fair enough.
Yeah. So Rey Mysterio, not only is Rey Mysterio, it's harder to physically get to his eyes because he's wearing a mask, but also one of his eyes is covered up by the mask. So now he's only got one eye. So that's quite the disadvantage that Seth has.
You should win this at a canter, mate. Do they have to use that implement then, Phil?
What's he getting from under the ring table?
Why?
Yep, that'll help you get an eye out. Oh, it's got a toolkit on the table. This is so dumb. I think my favorite thing of WWE at the minute is that is it the Big Show Randy Orton match that is like unsanctioned or like yeah, and yet they sanctioned an eye for an eye match, but they won't sanction Big Show versus Randy Orton.
Was that a match we've already seen a million times? No, we're not sanctioning that, mate.
That's too dangerous, that is.
The fact they're trying to exchange holds and stuff. If there's a chin lock in this match, Phil, I'm going to put my foot through the fucking screen. Diego Rodriguez makes a good point. Is Seth going to take out the good eye or the bad one?
Well, he can't get to the bad one.
619. Oh no. This really is a blink and you'll miss it match, eh, Phil?
Hey.
Dorian87, who's one of our previous winners, says, "Are we doing boss battle tonight, Phil?" I don't know about how technical.
I haven't even turned it on. But that was more for me forgetting. Shall I turn it on now?
Can do. Right, just take his eyes out, Seth. What's he doing?
On the hardest part of the ring. Not hard enough to take your eye out, though, that.
Well, good to see Rick Bugles is enjoying it at least. Rachel Bartolo makes a really valid point, Phil. What if they just keep their eyes closed?
I mean, there's no arguing with that.
Byrne asks, why is the ref there? Is he going to hold the eye up? Come on, Seth. Come on.
Okay, there we go. We've got a boss battle. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Who's the boss?
Oh, match graphic.
Oh, God. Bloody hell. I've got everything. I'm doing it all wrong. I'm bad at this.
MVP won Apollo Crews' match by a forfeit, apparently, says 2K8. Well, allegedly, That's what he claims, but he was medically not cleared to fight, so no title has changed hands. That's what we're going for anymore.
That's what Wilborn's going for, so he doesn't have to give up the title.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Let's see what they said. Go on, Seth. Come on, take his fucking eye out.
Come on, Ray. Are you more fascinated by how they do the eye thing now, tonight, or how they follow it up on Raw? Because he's going to have to not have an eye for quite a long time now.
I think I'm I'm obviously interested to see how they show someone having an eye removed and say that they're not the blood and guts promotion, right?
Yeah, and PG.
But also, I 100% Phil, I'm excited to see where this eye situation is in 6 months. Right, Seth, go and take his eye out then. New rule, Diego Rodriguez. You can only make eye puns during the match. Diego, mate. That's all I was trying to do anyway. G McIntyre says Dom to turn says it's because Ray stole him from Eddie.
I mean, that's long-term storytelling right there.
I do think Dom might turn here, Right, take his eye out.
With a chair.
Phil, you've wrestled in wrestling matches before. How do you train for a match like this?
I guess lots of strength training about going, oh no, reactionary stuff. No, stop.
Love that the referee's checking on him in there, not to check if he's all right, to check if he's had his eye pulled
Check
out.
if his eye is still there. Gotta check if your eye's still there. How else will I know?
People are getting pissed off, like EJ Lowney or Edge Lowney saying, this match is live in the corner. I thought we pre-recorded it. I really don't think that matters. I think you're getting hung up on the wrong issue here. Cody says, yes, will they use CGI? Yes, they will. Oh, and Matt Rains, thank you for putting the video up of the Salty Show feature.
I was in the corner.
Showing you lost an eye.
Does the eye physically have to be removed, not just squished into the face?
I think you need the whole. You know what my mind immediately turns to, Phil? Is it in Kill Bill Volume 1 or 2 where the nurse gets her other eye removed?
Yeah. That's Volume 2.
That's what I think is going to happen in this pay-per-view.
Me too.
That's what I've always thought since they started. Look at Ray. Ray's meant to be a baby face and he's trying to blind the man.
It was his idea. He wanted this match.
Oh, Gil Dozer. Well, have you seen this in the comments, Phil? What if, instead of Seth removing Ray's eye, they end the match after Dominic agrees to become Seth's pupil? Can you think of a cornea finish?
There it is.
That's wonderful, Gil Dozer.
That is very well crafted. I will give you that.
Rope in there, Seth. None of those things will remove an eye.
Salty doesn't like it. Shut up. Shut up. Get off my cables.
He's trying to remove his eye.
That's the point. Hello.
Does he need to walk?
He had to walk at 10.
Should I take him for a no?
Oh my god.
Should I take him to bed? What do you want to do?
Do you think
He's a star of the
Phoenix
dream,
says he'll do a full cinematic pay-per-view, goes to Blair Witch Woods or something and just leave everyone out there to solve whatever issues they have, however they like? I would not put it past them, Mr. Phoenix. So yes, this has been pre-recorded because obviously they're going to have to use CGI.
Yeah.
If Dominic comes out, I'd put a lot of money on Seth Rollins winning this match. You suck, Seth Rollins.
Who was that?
Jesus.
I just want to get to the finish. Just want to see the finish.
You know the bit in Family Guy, he's like, show us the gross hair for your face. Isn't this the poor bastard referee who got blamed for Hell in a Cell?
Yeah. So you're going to get blamed for this as well?
He gets some rough jobs, doesn't he? If you just joined us, by the way, we've had two... Wait, hang on. We had Kevin Owens and Murphy on the pre-show. Really good match, but nothing to write home about because it's a kickoff show match. We had a brilliant opener. Oh my God, wait a second, sorry. Seth Rollins is...
Imagine if he missed.
Phil, have you ever seen the film Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
You know, the guy with one arm, and he's got two arms when they see him when they go back in time, and they're like, oh my God, how amazing it's going to be. I know he's going to lose an arm, but I don't know how he's going to lose an arm. It's that, but with an eye. I know one of these is going to lose an eye, and there's going to be a bit where they're juggling chainsaws, and you can be like, is this going to be the moment where he's losing an eye? Ray, why are you dropping the dime, mate? Take his eye out.
Frog Splash is a legitimate way of taking an eye out.
So yes, we've had that. We had a brilliant tables match. We've got the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. We had Bayley defeating Nikki Cross, courtesy of Sasha Banks's Boss Knuckles. And then MVP and Apollo Crews didn't happen. Apollo Crews just declared himself champion by a forfeit due to the fact that Apollo Crews was injured or definitely been affected by the ongoing global bastard, if we were going to speculate. And now we're watching a match where someone's got to lose an eye.
Horror show.
How about his next form of attack, Byron? Is taking out his fucking eye.
Curb stomp fast.
Oh, come on, Dom. Come on, out you come, mate. That's what we want. Thinsome says, spoiler alert, Russo is a secret booker. They mean eye for an eye figuratively. Seth gets Dom, Ray gets Murphy. Brilliant. I mean, that'll do it, Ray.
That'll do it.
Kendo stick
More of that.
Forehead.
No. Oh, nice.
Jesus, there's some horrible bumps in this match. They do work really well together, I have to say, by the way. Like, in terms of just pure wrestling, as Sidgwick has pointed out, only WWE can make you watch this match and go, when's the eye stuff happening? Seth Rollins hasn't got a great track record at Extreme Rules, has he?
I
mean, he had the great return against Roman, obviously, after Roman beat AJ. But then last year he won in a weird shit build match with his missus because they were just like, oh, relationships. So then Brock Lesnar came out and murdered him in 16 seconds or something. Phil Price says they will take this fight outside the arena into a swamp where a snake will bite out someone's eye. Right, Ray, mate, what? You're a baby face.
Here he goes. He's going to chopstick his eye out.
No.
Imagine.
619.
How does this finish? I have no idea.
Mr. Phoenix says we need Negan to come in swinging Lucille. There was a guy who knew how to take an eye.
True.
I don't know, we even watch Walking Dead, and even I know that's a fact. Has Ray got the word prick written on his boot? On the front, what's it say? On the other, his right boot. I thought I always said the word prick. Oh, here we go. Here we
Back
go.
for the
Come
corner.
on. Take his fucking eye out. Curb stomp.
Curb stomp.
By the way, Phil, if you lose this match because Ray suddenly has a like fit of conscience, it's the funniest thing ever because he booked this match and he was already ready to take his eye out mid-match.
Yeah. Oh. Look what you did. You made me put contact lenses in. See, that was a really dumb move from Mysterio because now he's opened up both of his eyes. He had a good advantage before.
Yeah, that eye's got to go, mate. No. Oh, low blow, Phil.
That was a little bit too close to the eye.
He's lit. I mean, what's that like? Let's find some. I'm going to put my eye on it and see if it looks. How bad does this look, Phil?
Yeah, that looks pretty convincing.
Not even affected. Oh, he's just kicked his fucking head off. No, come on, Seth. Curb stomp, please. Right now, take his eye out. See, he's got the word prick goats on his boots. That's the problem, Phil.
Perma goat.
Right.
Perma goat.
Hey, I thought he said prick. I'll be honest, mate.
Prick goat.
Just pull out his eye, Seth. Pull it out.
You brought tools. Use your tools.
Just use your hand.
Why he's obsessed with using the stairs? Is he gonna curb stomp him on the step? No.
Has he burst his eye?
I have no idea.
Is that the... What the fuck has just happened? Has he burst his eye?
Is Seth throwing up? Seth is throwing up.
Oh my god.
What were you expecting to happen, Seth?
I mean, show us the gross hair of your face.
At least it was just his bad one.
Yeah, he's already... I was already buggered. So do I win, Phil?
I guess.
Look at the guy. Boo.
That was pretty lame, guy. Boo. Well, that was something.
What the fuck was that shit? Phil, looks like you're going to have to fucking put a makeshift eye patch on.
Well, I was thinking about this.
My wrestler popped your wrestler's eye or something.
I was thinking about this. So I've got two directions I can go with this. I couldn't find an eye patch or anything that I could use as an eye patch. So I thought I'd either cover everything but the eyes, and it's a luchador mask. So, so go completely the other way with it. Or, like, I guess I could just, where's kind of thing? I don't know what else I can use.
Do you want to see what I was going to use?
I can use this.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. I think that's best. Do you want to see what I was going to use?
What were you going to use?
Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to go off screen so I can put this on.
I love the setup.
This is what you could have done, everyone.
That's pretty good there.
But the problem is I can't see without my glasses on, so it would have to have been. There we go.
That works. Cheers. All right, the glove gets in the way.
Oh, Bailey's. What's happening with Bailey?
I need to move this out of my mouth.
Seth vomiting will become a great meme, says Bryant Nungare. Yeah, probably will.
That was really pretty dumb.
Mum spaghetti, says Taylor Carriage. Sweet Jesus, what was Heyman saving us from? Is this if this is what we're getting? Ray wanted the stipulation he would have done the same to Rollins. Why are they getting mad for?
Hey. Chink, chink.
And guess what I'm, Phil? I'm Wilborn Doss Eyes. Yeah. So what have we got left, Phil? WWE
Sasha,
champion.
Asuka, Swamp Fight, Drew, Ziggler. Just chucking my beer everywhere.
Oh, Matt Reigns, I think, has grabbed us with our lovely eye stuff, Phil.
Excellent.
Hey, Kyla. Adam Two Blink, says Jeff Raidmaker.
Oh. Are they going to put Asuka Sasha on last? Oh, is this the Swamp Fight? Are we getting it now?
They showed this on the kickoff. This is the trait.
Doing this with one eye is really awkward.
Well, I'm going to go to Lou because I've seen this and I don't want to miss anything in this Swamp Fight. So I'll be back in a second.
Fair. You go do that. There's my beer. That's what I did with it. So, who has everyone got in the Swamp Fight? It's not for the Universal title, so you gotta think Bray, surely? This whole eye patch thing is really, really awkward. Jeff says switch eyes before he gets back. I might switch eyes. I think it's going to be more comfortable in this eye. Braun because old Bray Wyatt never wins. That is true. Lots of people, mixture in the chat.
What have I missed?
A bunch of swampy nonsense. A mixture of people that think Braun and Bray's going to win in the chat. A couple of people saying there's an Otis cash in.
Oh, they can't, he's cashing, can they?
I wouldn't have thought so.
I mean, anything's possible tonight.
I know, yeah. It's a bit weird. Do you think Bray wins?
Snake or Gator or have Braun wrestle it?
I mean, there's got to be something like that, isn't there?
Braun have to pin a snake, says Phil Price. That's actually really good booking. I mean, it's not a good booking, just clarify, but it is hilarious in the watching. Honestly, there's only one thing creepier than Bray Wyatt being creepy. No, that's just.
It's just still to come. The swamp fight is going to be the main event, isn't it?
They've realised they've got 3 matches left, and they are an hour and 15 minutes into this pay-per-view. The swamp fight's main event, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh God,
here we
screen.
go.
Phil, I'm going to ask my usual question here.
Yep.
Why is the champion out first?
Yeah, it's fair. Not necessary. Oop. Buggs is enjoying it though.
Having a fucking great time. I really like, by the way, I love the booking of, even though we all know what the match is gonna, we all know what the result is gonna be, or we think we do anyway. I love Asuka retaining here due to miscommunication to set up Bayley Sasha, right? And then just Asuka Kyrie, if that's Kyrie's last match, fine.
I'd be down with that. That'd be brilliant.
Like, at the end of the day, if you put Asuka with Nia Jax at SummerSlam, all anyone will want is Asuka to retain anyway. So what have you lost?
Yeah.
And you're going to get a mint match out of it because it'll be like Kyrie will have a great match.
Yeah.
The last match, and Asuka will be like, well, yeah, obviously we're going to send you off with the best match in WWE.
Just let them do what they do and just have the greatest match.
You don't even need to make it like, oh, Kyrie's turned on her friend. Just make it Kyrie and Asuka have decided to have a match. Like, for once, just have, you know what? I think I could beat you for those belts. I have noticed the eye switch, by the way. I did notice that. I wasn't sure if it was. I genuinely thought I was going to say something, and I was like, has Phil done that deliberately, or has he done it to make sure technically things can still work? Because obviously, your depth.
It does help on this side. Yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks are the best, y'all. Best lyrics ever.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if they're like, we're not allowed anyone in at SummerSlam, but we are allowed celebrities? Here's Snoop Dogg to wrap her out.
Yeah. I think I'd be happy with either of these winning, to be honest. Yeah. I think just Bayley and Sasha having all the belts would be hilarious, but Asuka is great as champion, so that would also be good.
Yeah, I think long term you would want Asuka to retain, but for the build for SummerSlam, fuck it. Adam McCracken says WWE owes you guys a cut, literally. Owes you a cut. Literally, only keep my sub to watch your streams. Thanks for all the iconic content, Adam. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't do this as a job. Like there's not many people I've spoken to and gone, you watched Extreme Rules on Sunday, like live.
Yeah.
Now,
just thinking, I would be happy if I think a good way of doing this would be Sasha wins, Bayley and Sasha have all the belts. They go on like a month of just being the most cocky, insufferable little shits that you can imagine, gets to SummerSlam, but then they get forced to defend every single belt. So like both of them have to wrestle twice on the card. They have to do the tag teams. They have to do their own things. Tag team match comes first. They lose the belts, but like maybe one of them gets hurt in it or something, and like one of them loses their belt at SummerSlam, and they could do stuff moving on from that.
I like that.
So you still get matches for every single belt. So you still get 3 matches on the show, but they have to do it all.
Her championship back.
Yeah.
Oh, match graphic. People are saying.
Oh yeah.
Give him a break. He's only got one eye. Do you know what? For a split second, I thought you were going to say.
What?
So, picture the scene. Great match. Sasha wins the belt. Otis comes out, cashes in. Otis becomes Raw Women's Champion. I was like, I don't see it going down that way, but okay. Oh. I really hope we see the Mist. I'm going to pop my tits off if she gets the Mist out of this. I love the Mist. Has there ever been a bad Mist?
A bad Mist? Nah, I don't think so.
Tajiri was fucking great.
Loved Tajiri. I love Tajiri in general. He was bloody great. That like spider thing that he did in the ropes was great.
Yeah, and didn't they have a gimmick? This is one of those things where you've like, I've forgotten about wrestling for so long that he did have a thing where Tori Wilson started wearing like a kimono and started trying to undress, and every time he'd be like, no, and everyone would be like, show Tori Wilson's boobs. To be fair, I was. They were like
dating on WWE TV at one point, weren't they?
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's a great show.
That's just Vince going, this will be hilarious.
There's some great booking here from Wrestling with Doom. Trump shows up to drain the swamp. Imagine if Asuka just tapped out immediately. Just stamping on her hand. I mean, that'll do it, Sasha.
Yep.
For someone who I think could quite easily turn babyface quite soon, if she's going to face Bayley.
Yeah.
Not very babyface.
No, very. How long do they stretch out the Sasha Bayley thing? How long can they?
Like, I've heard people saying, do you reckon they should save it for next year's WrestleMania? And
maybe.
Whilst I don't think they should, I think they should main event SummerSlam, right? And I get it that it's a bit shit that they would do that with no crowd. I mean, it's the best long-term story they've told all year without question.
Absolutely. Just don't know how long you can keep it going for.
Adam McCracken might have nailed Otis's cash-in, you know, Phil.
Right.
Putting myself in Vince's mind, Otis forgets to cash in and is running to the ring with the case as Money in the Bank 2021 goes off the air. Otis forgets to cash in.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, God. These are two women who have a lot of stuff around their gear, don't they? You've got Sasha's things up her arms. You've got Bayley's little thing.
Asuka always has a lot going on.
Strikes me in a fight, both of those things would be a really bad idea to have. Like, oh, let's have lots of things that my opponent can grab onto.
Yeah.
God, we knew this was going to be a great match.
Asuka's great.
Here's my pitch for this match, Phil.
Yeah.
Sasha's got the match won. Or she even possibly, I wouldn't do this, but you possibly could even have her get the tap out from Asuka. But the referee's distracted with Bayley running away from Kairi Sane or something.
Yeah.
But then I don't think I really want to see the win to be given, you know, like, oh, well, Sasha basically had it won sort of thing. Mr. Phoenix says, Wyatt brings the creepy kid who sang outside the steel cage. Strowman brings creepy Joe Biden who comes in and stiffs the kid. Everyone gives up. Jesus. I was thinking that kid's got to be like 20 odd.
That's going to be one of those, do you feel old now things in it?
Oh, God, yeah. That kid is now Dexter Lumis. Was that the kid from Scary Movie 3, or have I merged those two kids together in my head?
I have no idea. Maybe? I don't know.
I feel like I should go on that kid's IMDb page. I'm gonna go and have a look. No, I'm not. This is a great match. I'll do it in the bullshit Rudolph match. Remind me, everyone. Do you reckon? I mean, we're presuming the way this match is going to go, but do you reckon they basically got told by the producers? So yeah, we're going to do this finish where there's going to be some blow up between Bayley and Sasha that's going to cost them the match. Everything else though, just fucking go and knock out a brilliant match. There you go.
I hope so. They should do. Go
okay.
into town.
Rewound it back apparently, Phil, and there was a plastic eye in Ray's hand, basically.
Okay. Weird.
I was going to say, that's the best response we're going to give to it. Okay.
Can't wait to see the pictures.
We get any pictures? Oh, hello, she's going for an arm. Good, everyone's caught our dueling eye patches.
I got loads of those tweets.
Have you fucking seen this, Phil? It's a coloured-in golf ball, for Christ's sake.
Love it. Big fan.
Sorry for making everyone yawn. I do apologise. I was going to have a nap earlier today, but I built a shed instead. So
It is. It's only 1:30. We're doing all right.
feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Those Rey
I feel like
Mysterio
if you could
pictures
give
are
any match a
incredible.
lot of time that's not a cinematic match, it's this match. So
Yeah.
You and Cook asked where's that photo. It's just on Twitter. I'll just search on the Extreme Rules hashtag.
Yeah, I've just did it. At least we've got a thumbnail, eh?
Oof. 1, 2. No, of course not. Phil should sell his eye patch glasses. Russo, I am hoping to turn the shed into a sort of man cave, not like a full-on man cave. It's not huge. I'll be perfectly honest. It's just
it's all you get.
There's that. Well, the thing is, we can move tools from the garage into there, and then some stuff from the garage into the loft, and then the garage is open season.
Oh, to have a garage. And a loft. My loft is the outside.
Phil, do you reckon if you'd gone back in time, right, and then what is this? This would be 20th of January, so we're coming up towards the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
If you'd have been told in 6 months' time you're going to be doing a stream with one eye because no one's going to be there, it's just going to be a load of NXT fans in the crowd, and Rey Mysterio's going to have his eye popped out by Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Who only apparently, I love her backhand is like a spinning back fist is fucking mint, right? But this all started from Seth Rollins finding out he was going to be a dad.
Yeah, that's true. And he's completely flipped out and he's still not ready for it.
All that happened was he was like, he had like quite crazy hair. And then Rey Mysterio punched him off the apron in the middle of a match, I think with Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Nice.
But that's all that started it. And I had it on good authority from the Dudley boys. When you find out you're going to become a dad, it's not like being a dad. It's not like you go insane and not you have sleepless nights.
Yeah.
That's like 8-month party time because you're just like, hey, I'm in like the last moment of freedom or whatever before I have to, be sensible and responsible. Not better get
tearing people's eyes out. Hey, Dad, were you happy when you found out you were going to have a kid? Well, son, not really. Kinda had to tear Rey Mysterio's eye out.
You know when they say, what was I doing then, Daddy? And people say, you were just a twinkle in your mother's eye. You were a twinkle in Rey Mysterio's eye until I split out of his fucking head. These two, this is a really good match, by the way. We're not really talking about it much.
Nice. It, there we go. They're making the most out of that camera.
Co-main, is it going to be a TLC match?
I don't know. What cage? There's nothing that really makes sense for it.
No. Or just for a pop that is just being artificially made. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I thought I was coming down there for a split second. Oh, roll off it like Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, kick back up it. Kick back up it. Oh. No.
Is Sasha one of the best trash talkers mid-match?
She's pretty good.
Like, I love Owens in the men's division, but in terms of females...
Bailey's gotten a lot better.
Bailey's great, but I think Sasha's
it comes more naturally to Sasha.
I mean, Asuka might be great. I just don't know what she's saying.
This is true. Doesn't really matter with Asuka though. It's just great regardless. No. Was that supposed to be a rollover? Got it though.
I don't know what that was meant to be.
Just made it work.
Jesus. Yeah, that'll do it.
That was a hell of a German suplex.
One, two. No.
Two.
Bailey's got hers with her side plates at the top again.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh.
Sheesh, those German suplexes.
I think only Asuka can pull off a hip attack in my eyes. Everyone else, I'm just like,
so well.
When Naomi had like the rear view, I was just like, you're just running into her ass.
Yeah. Asuka just
But
hurls
I'm
herself
like,
at them.
no, that looks like she's hitting you with the hardest part of her hip.
Yeah. I like how all the lights are basically Asuka themed.
Yeah. I like the fact that Bailey hasn't got that involved yet either as well.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh,
It's hell of a knee.
yeah.
Gonna get it?
Oh.
Sasha's so good.
So if you're not watching Sasha's top rope right now, what's she going for here?
She's going for the...
Uh-oh.
Don't do one of those German suplexes from up here. You'll kill her. Oh, she's gonna do it. You're gonna kill her.
Oh, she's landed it. Miura. Double knees instead.
Oh.
Was that deliberate, do you reckon?
No, I don't think so. I think she just slipped going for a drop kick.
He actually works as part of the match.
I know.
Please don't tell me she's actually injured.
I know.
Please do not tell me she's actually injured.
Oh, was it? I don't know. I don't... Fantastic.
I genuinely
so
can't tell if
good.
that was part
I
of it
know.
or not.
Is this part of babyface in Sasha?
Maybe.
It's great, whatever it is.
Yeah. Bailey belly.
It is a belly.
1, 2.
2. No.
What? Oh. Oh.
No. Ah.
1, 2. What? Oh.
Asuka luck. No.
What's Bailey's throwing the belt in?
Is Bailey going to cuss her?
Sasha's tapping.
What's Kairi Sane? What's Kairi Sane done? Missed.
If there's a miss, I'm going to pop my tits off here.
This is
Bailey,
really
get
good.
out of the ring.
This is
Get
really
out,
good.
Costing Sasha. Oh, she's going for the belt. Sasha's got a belt.
Turn around into the mist.
Here we go. Missed. Oh my God, please missed. Missed. He's missed the ref.
Bailey's in.
What's she doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing,
She's
Bailey?
getting him into it. Just put it.
This isn't how
Is
things
she
work.
becoming the? Is that how it works?
One, two, three. I mean, I love it. What's the referee going to do here? Is he going to throw the match out? He's still selling the mist. Are they running away with the belts? Phil, does this make you champion, by the way?
Yes, it does.
I'm not looking at the chat, by the way, because I'm scared that you're slightly ahead.
Yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks are the best, y'all.
Oh, he eats it pretty strong. So, Phil, how on earth are we going to cover this in what went down?
No idea. Everything happened in that.
Just put a referee shirt on. She didn't even quick count, by the way.
It works. I know, yeah, it's a slow count.
I mean, it's a legal count. Okay.
They are the best.
They're just the best thing about WWE right now.
So am I the champion? I don't
know, mate. I think we got to say the belt is held up, and we're not fucking deciding it on Dolph and Drew because we all know Drew's winning.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be I don't know. They're gonna reverse the decision on Raw, aren't they? Like, surely.
But that's why you got to watch, Phil. That's why you please watch Raw, please. We're almost going to get beaten by Wednesday nights, is what they're saying. This is going to divide fans, says Diego. Yes, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that was weird. Weird finish. Entertaining. It definitely entertained me.
I do a mystery objective match, says Aaron Henning. There's tables, belt above the ring, something on a pole, fire, but only I know it's a four corners match. Fuck off, is Kevin Rudolph still releasing music? How old is Kevin Rudolph?
There's a Google for you.
How old are you going? What are you going for, Phil? I'm going to go 45. No, I'm not. I'm going to go 55.
55? I'll go 48.
$37. He's had hard fucking paper round, hasn't he? Jesus. The title will get taken away, says Phil Price, because you can't do that.
I mean,
a lot of people are comparing this to WCW, by the way.
It is a little bit ridiculous. Not gonna lie.
What's happening?
Medical update on.
Oh my god, they're still fucking selling this eyeball
right?
shit. For Christ's sake, I've already forgotten about it. But the fact, Phil, give us a medical update on your eye.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So Seth didn't remove the eye, Phil. So
he removed it, but it remained attached to the optic nerve. So I mean, it was literally outside of his head, but it was still attached, so it's fine.
So just to clarify, if you hadn't been holding it, it would have been dangling on his cheek.
Yeah, I think that's what they're getting at.
Ooh, restart the
perfectly
match.
Fine. You can just pop it back in. And you can definitely do that with the corner of steel chairs. That's definitely how that works.
By the way, if people are actually buying that this is how they're ending Asuka's reign, by having someone else turn up and wear a referee shirt, yeah, no, that's not what will happen. let's not forget, by the way, Asuka lost to Carmella at Extreme Rules a while back when fucking Ellsworth was in a shark cage. So it's not the worst.
This is true.
booking. I mean, it's not a great way to say, well, neither woman can afford to lose, so
Yeah.
So here's the thing I don't get about this. If Dolph Ziggler just has a regular match and just goes, oh, you didn't have time to prepare for it, but it's a wrestling match, it's fucking dumb.
Yeah. There's no logical match. Like, the match should be who can do the best Shawn Michaels impression. Then he'd win.
Yeah. Who's been here longest? Match.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to nip to the loo quickly before this match starts.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I think, clarifying previously, I think Broken Wilborn would have made an appearance here. But I'm so numb to all this shit that they're coming out with right now. I'm like, let's get to the swamp fight. Oh, right. So what? So we all thinking this stipulation, this is going to be TLC? Because if it is, it's dumb. Yeah, my salty co-host. I don't know where he's gone. No, I don't mean Phil by that. I mean Salty Sea Dog. We don't know where he is right now. I just, it's been a weird old night. Let's just say that. But we are nearly there. We've got the WWE Championship match. We've got the swamp fight, and then we can all go to bed and look forward to SummerSlam, where they're actually going to try for that pay-per-view. He says, hopefully. This match, to be fair, if you've missed it, by the way, this pay-per-view started off really well. A great Kevin Owens versus Murphy match, although it was on the kickoff show, it doesn't really count, which Owens won with a stunner. And then a tables match with bloody eye thing. I just saw that and was like, oh God, what's happened to you? Oh, yeah, I remember that. And then the table with Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And then it's just been all over the fucking shop, hasn't it, Phil?
My girlfriend had stolen the dog, so, I mean, she's just denying all of you lovely people the benefit of Salty. It's a disgrace. An absolute disgrace.
The Dolph match is just happening now for anyone who's just...
I will change
the champion
thing.
Comes out second. The only way this pay-per-view could get any worse, right, Phil, is if Dolph leaves as WWE champion.
Yeah, that'd definitely make it worse.
Right. If you
can have another beer.
He can't pick TLC. There's not enough ladders and tables and stuff out by the ringside, so he's not picked that.
There's nothing that really makes sense. Unless, because they've got time to kill, he just picks an Iron Man match.
He said, Phil, this is something we've never seen before.
Ooh.
Okay? Never.
Whoever loses the match wins the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I love that when we did it on WWE Questions Answered. Someone said, if you pin me, I win match.
Yeah.
What are you drinking now, Phil?
Back to Brewdog, but clockwork orange. Clockwork tangerine,
I don't think I like this. I think I think it's too much.
Yeah, it's a bit like a dessert in a beer.
Like it's tasty, but then it's just like I need to have a sip, and then I'm like, right, I don't need to have another sip. For
yeah, you definitely
minutes.
Couldn't have more than one of them.
Oh God, can you imagine like doing a Centurion with them?
Oh God, no, hell no.
I'm gonna be sick in my mouth. Right, here we go. What about, here you go. Here's a match you've never seen before. It's a regular wrestling match, but if Drew McIntyre lays a finger on Dolph Ziggler, he loses and automatically forfeits the championship. Yeah. He has to pin Dolph without touching him.
That's a good stipulation for Dolph to pick. I mean, I doubt you will.
Are you ready? Never seen before. The biggest title in the company, historically, on the line. Dolph Ziggler is facing a man who murdered Brock Lesnar in 5 minutes, was it, at WrestleMania?
Yeah. Won the Royal Rumble.
Here they are in a Say You Don't Like Haggis match. Is Mike Rome going to announce it?
Here we go.
The WWE Championship.
What could it be? What could it be? Yeah, I just get to the stipulation.
At least we've got senior referee John Cone here, so he's all above board. If they do a hair versus hair match, I take it all back, Phil.
Okay, what's it going to be?
It's going to be a long promo because it's 5-2. Here we go, everyone. Here it is. Oh, Extreme Rules, but only for him.
There we go. And we definitely have seen this before.
I'll give him that. This is quite a clever stick.
Pretty sure they've done it before, though.
Do you know what's going to happen, by the way? To protect Dolph, even though it doesn't matter, he's getting a chair kicked into his face, isn't he? He's getting a chair claymored into his face.
But then he'd win.
No, but the ref will be tying his fucking shoe. Or it won't even be that referee because his shirt will go flying into the crowd and whoever catches it is the referee.
It's Dolph Ziggler. He's just going to get a straight claymore and he's just going to lose.
Here's a question. Why didn't they just tell us this? Because it's actually quite an enticing thing.
I know, yeah.
Watch Drew McIntyre get the shit kicked out of him and then still win.
Yeah.
Why would
I was going to say, why would you start a match normally?
I mean, it's the way we thought the match was going to go.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be funniest? Funniest of all, Phil, is if Dolph doesn't get to use any weapons.
He just gets beaten up so much.
No one's paid for it. No one's paid for it thinking he is.
Mm-hmm. And every time he gets one, he just gets a kick in the head.
Fucking claymores him now. I'll forgive everything on this page. Like, as much as I shit all over him, if someone said to me, "You've got to have a match against someone," and they're going to try their best to make you look good, it'd be against Dolph. He looks great.
100%. He makes anyone look great.
How tall? I don't really care about this match because I know what's going on. How tall? Dolph Ziggler. What are we going for, Phil? I reckon because it's one of those things where
6'1".
And we all think, oh, he's quite small, but he's actually probably like 6'2".
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6'1", maybe 6.
Celebheights.com. We're believing celeb heights.
I guess.
I mean, there's about 4 different claims there, but okay. 5'11" says celebheights.com. So I'd tower over him as well.
Yeah.
Floor is lava match. That's good. Paul the Cripple says this is the best stipulation match ever.
Makes sense.
That's just ragdolling him. Shit. Has Dolph used any weapons yet?
Not yet. He got the chair, but he couldn't hit him with it. I like McIntyre as champion. He's done well.
If you were Dolph, then wouldn't you try and get Dolph countered? Try and get Drew countered out? Like, there was that clip that did the rounds again a while back of it's Zack Sabre Jr. against someone I can't remember off the top of my head, and he sprints back to the ring.
Yeah, like absolutely legs it.
There's something in that, but it doesn't really matter because Dolph's not winning. We're doing good time here as long as this swamp fight doesn't go super long.
Yeah, might be done by 3.
I'm fascinated to see what they're going to do with this new Last Ride documentary as well, where they're like, funny clips you've never before seen.
No, yeah. Outtakes.
So why does so what, Dolph can't be counted out?
I guess not, no. I mean, that'd make sense.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
I mean, that will probably hurt more than going through the table, let's face it.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I'd take the table bump. I would not want to take that bump.
This is going to go quite long, isn't it? I'm going to go to Lou whilst this is going on.
1, 2. Yeah,
Drew's going to be it for a second.
Drew's going to give Dolph a good showing in it, isn't he?
Yeah, all right, I'll be back in a sec.
Are you wearing shorts? Why is he wearing shorts?
It's almost the biggest party of the summer. Of course I'm wearing shorts.
Of course. So does anyone actually believe that Dolph might win this? Low blow. And now the chairs come in. Here we go. Sheesh. That was really close to being a headshot. So he's allowed to use the announce table, but not the normal tables. Hey!
Hey.
Ziggler has started using weapons. And
About
McIntyre is
time.
apparently allowed to use the announce table like that, but not normal tables.
Smart.
But yeah, Ziggler basically started knocking the crap out of McIntyre with steel chairs and did like a chair to the throat, chair to almost the head.
Jeez.
Like just like
I
caught him
just
on like, top
realised,
of the shoulder.
by the way, does an Extreme Rules match mean you can't be counted out, I would assume?
Apart from Drew.
No, I think that's just general stipulation that you can't be counted out in an Extreme Rules match.
Oh yeah, probably.
So what is he doing
I
here?
have no idea. Oof. Massive famouser.
Give it a good go. I'll give him that.
I love the famouser as a name for a move.
They always have to have some sort of shenanigans at the Extreme Rules, don't they?
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about
it's
it.
a very silly pay-per-view in general.
Like the first one ever, they had a fucking cash in at after the main event. So if he chucks him off here, he's going to do the knee slide that he always does.
Yeah. Oh, I miss Drew.
Imagine if this was how Drew lost his championship.
to a sleeper in an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah. Oh, fucking magnetic post. Here we go. All four?
There's two. Oof. Sheesh.
I mean, they're trying their best to make him look like a monster, I suppose.
I know, right? Come on, Drew boy. It's a hell of a clothesline.
Phil, do you reckon if they go for Dolph... fucking hell, I've got to stop saying that. Drew versus Randy at SummerSlam, they might even give Drew the ability to kick out of the punt.
Ooh.
Which would make him look like a
That would make him look... yeah.
There you go, Phil.
Yeah. That would be ace if they let Drew kick out of the punt, like... And that was the point of all this. Just to make Drew unstoppable.
Gets punted once. Randy does his, face.
Yeah.
Goes to do it again. Drew moves, kip up. Claymore.
Damn, that'd be good.
Tell you what, we should bloody work for him.
I know, right? I do feel Drew...
I wouldn't want to. I think I'm really happy doing what we do.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to work for WWE. I am really sad that Drew's title reign's been in this era.
Yeah. He's going to do the Samoan Spike.
It's like finally a champion we can actually get behind. And there's no one there.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Brutalize.
No. Just chair into the Claymore. No one kicks out of the zigzag. Oh, wait.
Why wouldn't you just get the chair and just break it on him now?
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, by the way, the stipulation Dolph picked was Extreme Rules, but only for him, basically.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's his jumping leg. He won't be able to do much jumping without that leg.
Come on, Drew. You can do it.
Kick him in the head, Drew. You can do it. You know, if there was another pay-per-view between now and SummerSlam, I think Drew, the booking that I did for the finish, that happens, and then Dolph says, I need another match because I technically won.
Yeah. I like what they've been doing with Drew, though, like a different opponent every month, every pay-per-view, someone different, there's someone for him to go through.
Oh, no, it's been good.
It's good.
I'm just annoyed. You know what? Out of everything, the match that we're missing the most at this pay-per-view. Here we go. Fucking hell.
Yeesh.
Phil Price says, are they making Drew too invincible with this? From one Phil to another, what do you reckon?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's only Dolph at the end of the day.
And it's also, it's true. They've not made a decent, like, babyface superhero. Like, no, I've not heard anyone say, oh, they're giving him too many wins.
Yeah. And yeah, he's finally the fighting champion who can kick ass and that you can actually get behind. Like, how long have we been asking for a champion like this? That's what we wanted, like, Reigns to be forever.
Good. Oh. So imagine. I really, it's never going to, but imagine if he
lost it on a counter. Sorry, Dolphy boy.
I realised he became world heavyweight champion when Vicky Guerrero just gave it to you. But is that really the way they want to win the WWE champion? He's a 2-time world heavyweight champion, isn't he?
Yeah.
One time, amazing. Other time,
I was there for the amazing time. I was there for his Raw cash-in. Yeah, the Raw After Mania cash-in.
It's
really
it
bloody
always
good.
astonishes me how loud that was.
Yeah. That was one of my best ever, like, live wrestling moments. So good.
And did you buy that he might not be able to do it when they gave?
Yeah, because they sold it really well. Because it, like, running through them, and then it was like the kick out, and you're like, holy shit! Like, I don't think anyone had like kicked out of anything much in a cash in up to that point. 1, 2.
There we go.
Got bloody elbows. Fair.
It's a very valid question, that, Dolph.
It is.
Oh God, I've still got sand in my ear, Phil.
Don't you need those chairs, Drew? Dolph. That's like, that's what gives you the upper hand. Don't throw them out. Get them. Use them.
God. And they just told them, go out there and do a 10-minute match in 20.
Here we go.
I don't think you're selling it enough, Dolph. Go a bit more.
I love the Claymore.
1, 2, 3.
Done.
Good. Did you see Rick Buggs shucking and jiving there? Some of these people in the crowd need to be told how to wear a mask.
Buggs having a dance. How long till we get a big reveal of someone that's like in the crowd wearing a face mask, and then they take the face mask off and it's like, oh my God, it's that guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They've got to use that at some point, right?
Yeah, because it would contravene all the health and safety instructions, so it would be perfect for WWE.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
not a great match, but
no, but it was a good match. It's fine. Fine.
Oh Jesus, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
I was losing that. This was a great spot as well.
That was, yeah.
It's literally the second best table spot of the night.
Claymore's so good.
You're going to get Claymore. If you're going to Claymore anyone, you want Claymore Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Look at the sell, the noise. That was really good. Bye, Dolph. See you for the WWE Championship match next year.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Go back to Baron Corbin.
Right, should we do this? Should we do the sweet catcher thing, Phil, or the food catcher thing? If you got anything?
Yeah, one sec.
Phil might be struggling a little bit on this because he's got no depth perception. People who are asking, is Sasha a double champ? No, because it wasn't legal. You can't just put on a referee shirt and then say that's it. No.
Okay.
Right, everyone, to save this pay-per-view, we're going to do it first time.
With the eye patch. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Mint Imperial.
Oh, nice choice. Skills Chewies, of course. For
there
me.
It is, of course.
As always,
nothing else.
Tweet us a video first to tweet us.
I couldn't even catch that. I think this is going to be quite hard with one eye.
Right. Yeah, you have to excuse. Blatantly, what's going to happen, by the way, Phil, is you're going to nail this first time and I'm going to screw up.
Or it's going to go in my eye and I actually need an eye patch.
You're just bumbling about the butt.
I can't even catch it. I can't even catch it in my hands. This is not going to go well. Okay.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Set your DVRs at home, everyone. To save the pay-per-view. 3, 2, 1. It went in and fell out again.
Of course. One eye.
I can do a bit.
One eye, mate.
Another change. Right, ready?
We're going again. Hang on.
Reset your DVRs.
Okay.
To save the pay-per-view. 3, 2, 1.
There it is. We did it.
First time, baby. Come on, Phil. All we've got to do is get through this swamp fight and then we're done. Our contractually obligated work is almost over. I'm joking, of course. We love doing this.
This can't go more than like half an hour, can it? Like 2:45? Is that really when we're going to get off? I'm down with this.
Here we go. Oh my God, Phil.
Oh dear. So here we go. Am I allowed to take my eye patch off yet?
What did Bray
got a new car?
Yeah, because they smashed the last one, didn't they?
Yeah. Why doesn't he just run him over and win?
Not as cool as Trent, by the way. Trent would have been dropped off by his mum.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Rain's all over this tonight. Oh, sweet Jesus. So where's the referee? How does this work?
I don't know. He's home.
And that's it.
Control the car lights. And he's gone. This is
smash the rocking chair. I feel like I should make notes for this. Oh no, I can't be asked. I did it for Stadium Stampede, but that's because I knew that was going to be good. He's just breaking a rocking chair. Oh my God. Come on, guys. You can do this.
They can do it.
I want to know what swamp they went to film this. Is that Timon or Pumbaa?
That was Pumbaa. What was with the rabbits? Yeah,
It's just stock footage, that. Dark Order, good. There's your having to show up.
Bray has a cheerleading section.
Cheerleading for Braun, by the way. Who are these fucking guys?
Just swampy men, I guess. I don't know. Shovel
Just
to
hit
the
with a
back.
shovel. That's a DQ.
Is it himself? Is he being hit by himself? Yeah. I love this nonsense.
Phil, I think you just missed Braun Strowman being murdered by himself.
Excellent.
Is this the end? How do you win a swamp fight, Phil?
Chuck a guy in a swamp? I don't know.
If it's incapacitating
They've never really
your opponent,
clarified it, have they? Oh, he's chained up.
Oh, there it is. The weird, creepy girls.
Yeah.
Good.
Bloody sheep mask. Where is he? Is he in the shed thing?
I think so. Braun runs around the swamp to do his shoulder hit, says Oliver Byrne.
Oh, we got the old music. I did love Bray Wyatt's old theme. It was so good.
It was great, wasn't it? I was just thinking that. In his mouth. Like when you used to see all the fireflies.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah.
How did they ruin him?
Phil Price, good point. Had time to chain him up. Why not just pin him? I don't know if it's a pinfall match, I'll be honest, Phil.
Yeah,
there's no
I don't
referee.
think that's the goal here.
He's already dead, Phil. You can't hurt him.
I mean, we saw him got torn up by a chainsaw.
I love what he's done with the carport decor. Says Christopher James. Oh, Match Graphic people are saying, I mean, they probably think he should have won the world title quite a few years earlier than what he did. Matt Rain says he literally could just slide his arms out.
he absolutely could.
Yeah, he could just flatten his arms. Whenever I see people in films with tape over their mouths, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't stop you from shouting, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this whole thing is reminding me why I fell out of love with the Bray Wyatt character, because he's just talking shite. Now the comment section are arguing whether they're not stoned enough or too stoned for this match.
I think not enough is generally the way to go here. Not a lot of fighting in the swamp fight.
Oh, it's just talking, man. It's just a really long shit Bray Wyatt promo. I don't know, like, what's my investment here? There's no title on the line. I don't know how you win the match, and you're just fucking talking. And if he gets out, just get the old version of him to hit him with a shovel again. Who's this? This is fucking Sister Abigail. I'm gonna do a nut.
Got a snake. Jake the Snake Roberts. Oh, is that Sister Abigail?
Is it him again? Don't tell me you brought that character back.
They brought back Bray Wyatt as Sister Abigail.
Bite him.
It did bite him. Do you lose by being eaten by a snake?
Why is he?
Who's that now? Who are these people?
What's going on?
I guess they can't use Eric Rowan or Luke Harper anymore, can they?
Who's this?
Who's this? Just some
He's
dude.
not a faceless dude. He's got a face. Jesus. He's going to catch on fire.
He is. Oh, I thought he was going to kick him into the fire. Oh,
There we go.
is!
Yeah. Why are you laughing at him? You sick bastard. I thought you were meant to be a baby face.
I know, right?
Oh, no. Hang on. No.
Sister Abigail again?
Tipped over a bus. Why can't he break out of chains? People are saying.
So all this is about, he really just wants to have Alexa Bliss. Going for his eyes. Going for an eyes. Tell you what, long-term storytelling from the Mixed Match Challenge.
Oh, they're fighting in the swamp now. There we go. They're in a boat now.
Chuck sand into a boat.
Phil, this is your area of expertise. How does he win the match?
By sinking the boat.
Sink the boat. Sink the boat. Sink the boat.
He's kicked him out into the swamp.
I don't think he kicked him. I think it just moved.
Oh.
The engine was running.
Doug's back for the swamp fight.
Yay! Salty honesty, you're the best fucking thing about this. This is like a really shit fever dream.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, what's this? What's he having a look at now? Boat's coming back.
Yeah.
Was it his boat?
Is the Fiend going to be on it this time?
Oh, well, there we go. There's some Easter eggs, no doubt, with that number.
Yeah.
FL.
It's a Florida boat.
Is he going to have to get in this and it'll take him to the next level? Wait,
He's
hang on.
He's in the swamp. No one in it. So you win by drowning the other one in the swamp, I see. Alligators! 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 Is he actually going to drown him in the swamp? He's not dead. I have no idea. Who's that now? The hell? What now? I think your audio might have died, Wilbur, by the way. On my end, not in your end. Why has it died now? No, it's all died on me. Just gonna restart our Zoom call. Fiend's here. I've got the Fiend. Well, that died at the most inopportune time in the world. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Wilburn? Still can't hear you. Why can't I hear Wilburn? It's dead. I think it's on my end. But I've tried leaving and coming back and it's not working. Sorry, everyone. Okay, I'm trying to get Wilburn back. Sorry, everyone. That is the worst timing in the world. I still can't hear you. God damn it. Try Google Wilburn. Can you hear me? Try Google. The Google Hangouts thing in Slack. Still not working. No, I think it's my issue. I can either hear you, but no one else can hear you. It's definitely an issue on my end. Sorry, everyone. This is the worst timing in the world. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this back for this stream anyway. I don't know. Is that on Zoom? Ugh. I can hear you, but they can't hear you. Yeah, mine is. It's just yours that isn't. Why would it do this now? Yeah. Not the best, though. Oh, hang on. Do some talking? No. Yeah, they just can't hear you no matter what I do. It's done that thing it's been doing recently. It's dead. I think we're gonna have to end the stream like this. Yeah. Do some more talking? Wilbon, say something? Nah, it's not working. Okay. So no, I don't think it's my computer settings. It's nothing's going to change it. I'll just clear up the stream from here because sorry about this, everyone. But it's all gone tits up. It's all a bit too horror showy, and Bray Wyatt has done spoopy bullshit and ruined my computer, and now it's dead. So we're gonna have to wrap up the stream like this with just me and Wilbon's shocked face. But you can see what you think. Wilbon, mime what you thought of that last match. That'll do it. Sorry about that at the end, everyone. It's if I can get it sorted, there will be a what went down going up on the channel very, very soon. So if you want Will Bunn's opinion of everything that just happened at the end of that nonsense show, you'll get it there. But in the meantime, you can follow us both on Twitter. You can follow me at Phil My Chambers, and you can follow Adam Wilborn at Adam Wilborn, and you can follow everyone at What Culture WWE. Make sure to get in touch there. We can have some more reactions from Wilborn on there as well if you missed it all at the end of that absolute nonsense that was main event. And yeah, like I say, What Went Down will be up in like half an hour probably, so watch out for that. And yeah, have yourselves a bloody good day. Who? Oh, who? 87? I can't see. Dorian 87. Dorian 87 won the boss battle again. Sorry, we forgot about that and everything as well. All the boss battle things will be cleared up when we get back into the office as well. By the way, it's gonna be a while. Yeah, we are writing your names down. We have all the details. We will get back to you, but with everything that's going on, it's just gonna take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much to everyone that's donated. It really means a lot. It's really great. And it allows us to watch this horror show. And we got to see someone's eye got taken out. What a day. What a day. Just like that. Just like that. But yeah, goodbye everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.